paradigm of absolute control. And that's why we're just out here doing simple things, pointing out that we're meant to be in nature and be natural. And this is where we find the source that God made to transcend the New World Order. And that's why they want to try to keep us out of it.
I'm angry. I've had enough of these people. They're a bunch of Christian murderers scum. They're on giant death factories keeping babies alive and selling their body parts. What more do you need to know about these people? I go out and face these scum. They literally crawl out from under rocks. They have green looking skin and they run around screaming, we love Satan, we wanna eat babies. I have them on video. Hillary's in the creepy weird sick stuff, man. She sleeps in the same room with that creepy weird woman whose mother wears a hood over her head. What the hell? That woman number one is ugly. Imagine how bad she smells, man. I'm told her and Obama just stink. Obama and Hillary both smell like sulfur. Literal vampire pot, then the goblins are hobbling round coming after us. My spirit gets close to that evil and I feel it go. We're such self-centered crap. We don't even notice hell itself rising up against us. Millions of pointed people of the very worst type, and I'm so pissed. We're gonna stab your daughter at the mall. We're gonna stab your wife, your son. We're gonna stab you with a butcher knife, and then the police chief is gonna say, we love our Somalis, we love our Muslims. Oh, they're so good, oh, they're so sweet.
Oh, Max, I heard there's a song about me. Why don't you put it on? I'm curious to hear it.
I don't think you're gonna want to hear it.
Max, just put it on. Put the song on.
It's not very nice.
Max.
Are you sure?
Put it on.
Okay.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
That's me.
You're a fugly piece of shit.
What?
You bring bendy straws to bathrooms 'cause you like the taste of piss, Mr. Grinch.
No. No, I don't. Max?
I wouldn't suck your dick if it was dipped in honey and could cure cancer.
Jesus Christ, who wrote this? Who wrote this song, Max?
Also, you have no dick.
Stop. Stop the song.
I can't.
Max?
No, I can't.
Stop. Just stop the song. Hit stop.
It's broken.
What's broken?
It's jammed. I don't know what you want me to do.
Just, turn it down.
I can't. I'm a dog.
Max?
You're a dipshit, Mr. Grinch.
Okay.
Even babies want you dead.
Wow.
You've never brought home a woman 'cause you're scared you'll wet the bed, Mr. Grinch.
I wish they weren't so good at rhyming.
The 3 words that best describe you are as follows, and I quote, bitch.
I'm not.
Dumpster. Bitch.
No. This is not how it goes. I knew they changed it, but I thought it'd be like a key change or maybe like a solo or something, but this is degrading. This hurts.
Pretty detailed, yeah.
What happened to the alligator part? I actually liked that part. It was kind of funny.
Oh, it's a crocodile.
No, it was an
No,
alligator.
it's crocodile.
Was it a crocodile?
Yeah, no, yeah, it's Cecil crocodile, yeah.
Oh.
You're poor, Mr. Grinch.
They didn't leave a stone unturned.
You can't afford the bus.
Lower middle class, maybe.
You're deathly allergic to tree nuts, and your exact address is this, Mr. Grinch.
No. I
1482 Mount Crumpet Boulevard,
Holy shit.
Whoville, Michigan.
That's my address. What are you gonna do?
I mailed your bitch ass a bag of nuts.
This is a song that kids sing? Every year they sing this, like around the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
A song that says bitch. It has said bitch like 3 times.
Yeah, that's too much, yeah.
They know I gave the presents back, right? Like at the end of the movie, I gave them back. I'm a good guy now. I go to church.
Yeah, I believe you.
Oh, there's the solo. Yeah, actually a really cool solo.
Wow.
Shame about the rest of the song.
It's just a dress that you are inbred,
I'm fucked.
Mr. Grinch.
This feels bad.
You don't know how to read.
This feels really bad.
I cannot stress enough how much you love to suck down pee, Mr. Grinch. According to an anonymous poll with a sample size of over 3,000 who's who were asked to rank you on a scale from 1 to 100
Mr. Grinch?
based on traits such as likability, general odor, and physical attractiveness, the highest number we got was 3.
What's wrong, Mr. Grinch?
You ever feel like no matter how hard you try, people will always see you as your past self, just as this one thing, one unchangeable thing?
Like a dog?
I guess no matter what, I'll always be a big green monster.
I thought you were gray.
No, I know I'm green.
Oh.
You didn't know that? Oh, dog. That's right.
I love you, Mr. Grinch.
I love you too, Max. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Life's stressful. I was just, I was really doing my chest. Everything's just furry. And I'm like, all right, tired of this. So I get in the shower. I'm shaving. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to shave the balls and everything. I'm going hard. So I get everything down to a slick. I even go against the grain.
Oh my God!
Just on some parts to get it like baby.
That hurts a little
It
bit.
sucks. Yeah. It got to
Yeah.
get
Let me out. Let me out of here. Get me the hell out of here.
this girl. I used to hook up with her. Well, anyways, we kind of fell out of touch. She's a little weird anyway. And I had these 2 girls lined up. But both girls canceled on me. So she shows up and she has gained like 80 pounds.
She gets up and you're like, here, put the Spider-Man mask on. I've always had a real kink for this.
I love Spider-Man. Yeah, you take it, Spider-Man. See, and they already doing it to me right now in the chat. I see it. Where is it at? Look, it's in Enrico. It says, you like swamp. No, that's not what I'm saying, you motherfucker. I'm saying a little. That would be in Vegas right now getting shot on by like 9 dudes. Here's like, for like $2,000, bro. Let's go.
Let's do it.
You gonna on me? What the fuck is going on? I'd be going crazy. I'd have an OnlyFans because your boy wants a Ferrari. I don't know how I get it. Why you fuck with me all the time?
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never fucked with you once in my life.
Why do you look sad?
I'm not sad. Look, this whole Israel-Palestine thing is really fucking me up.
Okay.
Israel just launched missile. Iran just launched missiles at Israel, Palestine. I don't know what's happening, but it's crazy and it's just really sad.
That's really what you're upset over?
I'm so sad about it, Cody.
You're fucking with me right now.
I'm so upset.
You're fucking having
People-
a devastating life crisis in front of everybody, and you're making jokes. I'm trying to get in your soul and talk to you.
Why can't we all just get along in the world, Cody? Why is there so much war and death? Huh?
Just have a bad day and taking it out on fucking Israel and Palestine. That's what's happening. Jesus, everybody's crying. Fucking Nick starts his show. He's like in tears. Like, what's happening? Why is everybody upset right now? I'm the one who's supposed to be upset, Zia.
Cody. Oh, I have a bone to pick with you, my friend.
What the fuck?
You gave me, all right, not so much shit, but you gave me a little bit of shit about not going to Vegas.
Yes.
And then you pulled out of Vegas. What if I went? What if I had tickets and I was like, I'm gonna go to Vegas, and you're like, actually, I'm not going.
I would have went. That's the only reason I pulled
son
out,
of a
because you
bitch.
weren't going.
What
I was like,
lies? All
that's
lies.
the whole reason I would.
What about Cecil?
Fuck Cecil. Do you see Cecil right now? No, Cecil's coming to my house in like 3 days. It doesn't matter.
Oh, tell Cecil I said hi.
Oh
Wait,
my gosh.
is Cecil coming on tonight?
He said he will. Yeah, when he gets home here soon. Speaking of, and maybe Ethan after he gets on his show. Speaking of Cecil and Ethan for no reason, Anchor Fist, who was in Ethan's show talking about closing out the Cyberfrog car Monday, dropping a pink boy to start us off tonight. Thank you so much. Why are you cuter when you're crying? That's fucked up. That's like a weird biological, like, subconscious fuck up thing.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
Why are women cuter when they're crying?
I don't know. I think we're
That's so fucked up, isn't it? Because
Yeah,
I'm like speaking from the truth.
there's this guy, Troy. He works on the Jim and Sam show on Sirius, and he was talking about how he gets turned on when girls cry, and how he'd try to break up with his girlfriend, but they would never actually break up because she would start crying, and then he would get all horny, and they would have sex and then get
That's
back
weird.
together. They like kept doing it over and over again.
Yeah. When my ex-wife left, I got teary-eyed, and she didn't get turned horny at all.
Well, that's silly.
Zero Palestine. God damn it. All right. Anchor Fist. I'll give you some love, brother. He gave Ethan like $400. So he cut me off a slice of the cheese. I appreciate you.
Heck.
I appreciate you. By the way, guys, if you have not seen, I officially unveiled the frog car. I was in North Carolina all day yesterday. The coolest freaking shop I've ever been in my life. The seat sits like this instead of straight up. So I'm like, it's fucking cool, man. It feels like a Formula One car. And the car looks great. And the algorithm, because it's not about GameStop or retail in general, is destroying it. So please, one of the mods, post a link to the video. I need everybody to like that bitch and let it play all the way through and comment on it. It helps me so much. You don't even believe. Because I plan on, I'm not going to stop putting out racing stuff because I'm going to be doing it so much this year. There's no point in not putting it out. Because I have 23 races or 22 or 21. I don't know. So make sure you share that so every subsequent video will get recommended more. And somebody post a link of it, one of the mods. I see all my mods here and ain't fucking post a link. I see you, Sean. Do it, Sean. I see you, Sean. Don't make me play the Grinch shit again. Today,
Yeah.
What'd you say?
No, I see Sonia too. Hi.
I'm gonna text you. See ya. Look at you. What are you doing?
I have a watch I can get my texts on now. It also tells me my steps and my heart rate. I feel really fancy.
Well, I feel fat.
Me too, Cody. I'm so fat, and I keep trying to eat healthy, and then I don't.
I got that mid-30s fucking gobbler thing where I don't even have to be fat, and I just have a little gobbler thing.
Just a little thing right here.
Yeah, and I was like, doing. I was filming myself like this with my camera, and I was talking. I went to see the car, and I had this tiny little gobble thing, and I weigh like 190 pounds, and at the gym I'm fucking jacked looking, and this girl, ass girl, texted me and said, "You look fucking jacked, bro. You looking good today." I'm like, "What the fuck?" And I see like this one comment was like, "Why you look fat?" I'm like, "Oh, you ruined my whole day."
It's all it takes is one asshole. One asshole.
Damn you! The internet. That's the internet for you.
These little fuckers.
You could describe the internet in one sentence.
Fucktards.
One sentence. It would be a 400-pound man making fun of a 190-pound man for looking fat.
No, it's the same. It's the same. It's the meme thing where the guy's like, "Oh, her nose is kind of big," to like an obvious fucking 10 while he's sitting there like a fat fuck. It's that you get the same.
Fuck.
You get the same shit. He's fat and balding, and like jerking off with one hand while he writes it with the other. It's just it happens to you too. It's like a weird fuckers.
We're gonna blame your tears on allergies like me.
Yeah, allergies are terrible.
Mine are bad. I'm on a nose steroid. I'm on so many things just to try to survive. Anchor Fist, thank you so much, my friend. I love you. Thank you for your pink boy. We have 35 names on the car for Kansas, the stock car for Kansas.
Woo!
Every $100 super chat gets us there. We're already a 10th of the way to Naked Snake and Naked Zia. Thank you, Anchor Fist. I love you. I appreciate you. Slosher says, Golden Shower to get you started. Saw the Cyberfrog car. Looks amazing. It does.
Yay! I saw
It really does. It's going to be going 190 miles an hour at Talladega for 2 straight hours Saturday. So I hope you guys tune in on Fox Sports 1 or you come to the race and see the car in person. It's going to be really, really cool. Ethan and Skyber will be there. Cecil will be there. Everybody's going to be there. So make sure if you haven't got your tickets yet, you do. Thank you, Slosher. I appreciate you. Billy Hatcher says, Zia crying, no surprise. Also, my dad. What?
I cry all the time.
No surprise. My dad got hurt by one of the horses. But he's doing fine. He's still coming to me with the race. Hell yeah, well, I'm glad. I get to see you, Billy. I appreciate you for your goal, boy. Sad lad Chad says I popped one, seeing a girl cry one time. Oh wow, what? Oh, you
popped a cherry.
Like a boner.
Oh, I thought I popped a cherry.
That's weird. Thank you, Sally.
Oh, popped a boner. That makes more sense.
Damn.
Oh Lord.
Josh Peckle says, "Hey man, I hope you guys help Rockets get the help you needed." Yeah, I texted them today. A big long thing. Wishing them well. So yeah, I hope everything's all right.
Did he write back?
Yeah, he said thanks.
Oh, good.
So he's not dead. So that's
good. That's all
number
I was
one.
asking. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just, man, I know he's been going through it for a while, and it's just I hope it gets better. Thank you, Josh. Appreciate you. Tristan says, "What's up, ladies? After 10 long years, my last day at Kroger is next Saturday, 4/20. Nice. Zia, you're not fat, you're hot. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Tristan.
No,
I gained 10 pounds, and I can only attribute 3 of that to boob. I did the math. I looked it up. Only 3 of that is boob. The rest is just fat.
3 of that is boob. Yeah, well, that's not bad. 7 pounds. Well, to be fair, 5 of it is probably water weight. So I'm like 194, and I was 178 like 2 months ago. So I've gained like 15 pounds.
So different for a guy.
Thank you, Tristan. I love you. Appreciate you. Shipbird Militia, member for 1 month, says, "We're going to be screaming Cody next Saturday. You best be. You best be." Today, we're talking about Mutahar and his L-ass take. It is such a bad take. Now, look, I will preface this with, I don't just overtly shit on people. I think Mutahar has great takes sometimes, and I like Mutahar's content. I especially love his deep dive, like dark Reddit, fucking rabbit hole shit. So that's whatever. But his he every now and then we have bad takes, and he had a really bad one. And I don't like the take, and I'll tell you why I don't like the take. I'll pull it up here in a minute. But we're going to talk about that. Plus, we're going to talk about World War III. World War III is starting. That's going to be fun. We're going to talk about that.
It's happening. It's the end of the world, guys.
Man, I hope so.
It's the end of the world. What are you going to do? If it's the end of the world, what are you doing? You say, fuck it. What are you doing?
Oh, I don't know. I'll just watch it burn, bro.
Yeah. Same.
I don't even care. Like,
I'm gonna get a fire pit and some marshmallows.
I just want to race at Talladega, and then if it all dies, it all dies. It's like, man, it's so frustrating. I hate politics, man. And I hate all this shit circulating it, because you'll see immediately on Twitter, everybody that's like obviously paid will jump to the defense of like Joe Biden, and they're like, "It feels so great to have a competent leader during these trying times." And I'm like, it's bad. Like,
he doesn't even know where he is.
When the election was happening, and keep in mind, I don't really care about politics, nor do I really follow it. It's like entertainment for me. I like to see the memes. But I remember distinctly in 2015, everybody on Twitter is saying that if Trump is elected, there's going to be a World War III, black people are going to be slaves again for some weird reason, and everybody's going to die. And then nothing happened. And then in 2020, Biden comes in, and now everything's happened. Inflation's crazy. Everything's crazy. Interest rates are up. Everything's terrible. And also World War III is starting, and there's conflicts in every single country every day. And people, I just, like, that was everything you said was going to happen. It's happening under the same guy. And now you're still defending this motherfucker.
I don't get it.
I don't get it. It sense to me. It's stupid as fuck. People are crazy. And I don't get it. We're going to talk about that a little bit. And we're going to talk about a lot of this stuff. We're going to have a lot of fun. I'm very, very excited to be here with Zia, even though she's sad.
That's the state of the world is really trying, you guys.
Why are you sad, Zia?
Because the state of the world, everybody's fighting each other. People are dying.
Why are you lying to me?
What?
Why are you lying to me?
There's women fucking dogs and filming it, and husbands getting caught jerking off watching the videos. Like
I saw that tweet.
Cody,
today.
stop being Alabama.
I saw that. Actually saw that today. No, there's horrible. A lot of dude. Oh my god, this video resurfaced where this dude just like kills this guy. He's like in an apartment stairwell, and he has a problem because this guy's playing music loudly. So him and his son walk out to talk to the guy. And then, of course, the dad gets in his face, of course. And the dude just pulls out a gun and shoots him, and then shoots his son, and then double taps him like 5 times in the face each. And then I'm like, What the fuck? They mess with the wrong guy. Like that. You shouldn't. This shouldn't have happened. But damn, they mess with the wrong guy.
God damn.
Damn, son, it's crazy stuff.
Wild.
Crazy. Yeah.
And that's the world, you guys. That's the world.
Yeah. Zeon says, I'm a Trumper now. So Zeon, I know this is gonna be fucking like wild to you to like hear and like witness for the first time ever, apparently. But you can not support either. I know when you are overtly left, everything you hear that is not overtly agreeing with 100% of the ideology that's been crammed into your head by like your school or other people on Twitter you follow or furries or lolicon. Usually it's lolicon. I know when you hear anybody that sways from that at all, they're just a Trumper now. I get it, but I'm not. So like, I don't give a shit about any politician. They're all corrupt.
They're all, I don't believe a single one of them. That's how I feel about it.
Sorry, Z, go ahead.
No, it's just, there's also no one, and of course it's going to be this way. No one's going to align perfectly with all your views, but I feel like there isn't anyone that aligns with most people's views at this point. Like the more people I talk to, the more it seems like everybody's kind of relatively reasonable, more fiscally conservative because that happens as you get older. Yeah, in real life. I'm talking about real life. Yeah, I'm not talking about the fucking small percentage of Twitter weirdos that are freaking out on one side or the other. Yeah, it's, fiscally conservative, definitely a little bit more socially liberal, but start drawing the line at sex conversions on kids and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like pretty much the more people I talk to, kind of we all are on the same page for the most part, but there's not really anyone that represents most of us. It's just,
no one does. And that's the thing is, I don't think I hold almost any conservative viewpoints at all. I just don't really care for, children being in the whole. It's pretty much let's not beat around the bush. It's forced gender reassignment.
Well, and that's
what it is because a 9-year-olds can't consent to hormones. I'm sorry, but they're doing it.
No, yeah.
Right. And it's the same people that are upset over the MUTAHAR thing. My take on it. Same people that are upset about that because you can't. This girl didn't give you consent to change her ass with an AI program. Those same people are totally okay with 9-year-olds not being able to consent to hormones. Same fucking people. They flip flop so much, and that's pretty much the only concern. I guess it's crazy you call it conservative, just not being okay with children to be involved in this. But that has labeled me a Trump dude. I remember 2 years ago, before all this bullshit happened with children and shit, everyone called me like a shitty liberal and a libtard because of my views on workers' rights in the country. Everybody, and as soon as I'm like, you know what, I'm not really for the trans kids thing. Everybody's like, you're a Trumper, fucking Trump. I'm like, yeah, here we go. We're going.
Trust me.
It's because people with sub-average IQ, they can only see in black and white. And actually, there's a study done where there's a large portion of people that actually can't see in anything but black and white. They can only see in left and right. They can't actually like form extremely complex thought. They just see black and white. Which is why there's 45% of people that will always vote right. And there's 45% of that people that will always vote left. No matter, fucking Hitler 2 could come out and say, hey, I'm Hitler 2. And look like Hitler. They could clone Hitler. And he could run for either party. And he will get 45% of the vote on either party.
Yeah, it's wild.
That's just how this works. And those people that call people Trumpers or call people libtards, that's the same person.
Yeah.
They're all gay. They're gay. You hear me in the chat? All you gay. Especially you, Sonia. You gay. I'm sick of you. Anyway.
I love Sonia. What did she ever do to you, Cody, except love you and support you? Huh?
Nothing. She never does nothing for me.
Marby
says consent to religion. I hold a very spicy opinion on this. I don't think children should be allowed to be forced in the church at all. I think that should be fucking not a thing anymore either. And I know everybody disagrees with that, but I'm not a big fan of religion, and I know Zia isn't either.
Nope, that's funny. We're very much on the same page with that. Well, I also wasn't raised with religion. My dad did the same thing where he's like, I want you to decide on your own. And when you're not raised in it, some people do convert, but it's usually for, a specific reason, like they almost died or they're getting help for drug and alcohol addiction. But it's one of those things where if you're not raised in it, when you look at it from the outside, it looks insane.
I'm not against like the value structure of a lot of things that religion provides at all. I'm just not interested in organized religion at all. And I don't think children should be involved in it because it's fucking weird. And I know like people are like, this is crazy, but when you go to like an English Catholic like service or a Presbyterian service, you can't tell me this is not like ultimate cult. It's just crazy shit. It's too much. So yeah. Marby Dog says read the Bible to make up your mind. Yeah, same. I read the Bible when I was like in my early teens, and I just thought it was the wildest shit, and I still do.
Crazy.
I still do. So yeah, I was people. My cousin was like, "You need to read the New King James Version, New Testament, and you'll understand." And I'm like, "Okay," and I did, and I'm like, "I don't know." It just maybe I'm just too stupid to get it. But speaking of being too stupid, Stinky Pete. Long time lurker, first time supporter. Good look at the race. Everyone buy more guns and have a plan. Hell yeah, that fourth turn and stuff is starting to hit close to home. Keep people safe. I live in Alabama, so I think I'll be the last to go.
I'm most likely moving out to a very much less populated area.
Yeah, you need to get out of New Jersey, bro.
I'm working on it. That's why I'm trying to save money. I'm almost done paying my debt off. I want to save some money and get the hell out of here.
Good. Yeah. Because all the cities are going to hell. All the cities are going to hell right now. And anytime, dude, there's dudes knocking out women on camera in mass, and people are just defending them. Like, oh, well, you see, it's inner city poverty. Fuck that. I'm leaving. I ain't being anywhere near your dumbasses trying to apologize for these people. I'm out. Okay.
Well,
I'm not gonna be involved.
Now what's happening is New Jersey is and definitely used to be, but we're watching it happen. It's creeping slowly. I don't live in the city. I don't live anywhere near a city. The two cities in New Jersey are not near me, and I'm definitely in more of a suburby type of place. And it's very, very nice. It's very quiet. There's really, really nice areas. There's lots of farms. There's fucking horses and beautiful shit everywhere, and farm stands and parks, and it's gorgeous and I love it. But what we're noticing is I think a lot more and more people from New York City are slowly moving out. And we're noticing, like, I actually told this story on my stream the other night. I didn't even tell you. I almost died. I told this story on my stream the other night. We're fucking driving on the highway. It was like a really nice day out. So we're like, okay, let's go to the park to walk around outside because it's like 71. It's going to be cold again. So we're driving down the Garden State Parkway, and Nick is like, oh shit, she's coming, because he's driving. So he's noticing in all the mirrors behind him what's happening. And this fucking crazy psycho bitch is speeding up behind us. And we're going probably 75 in the right lane. Because the right lane was pretty clear and our exit was coming up in a few miles. And she comes speeding up behind us, probably 95 miles an hour, like real fucking fast. And then goes to go around us on the right in the shoulder. The problem is there's an overpass. So the shoulder ends, like the shoulder disappears. And she's coming up on where the shoulder ends, and she hasn't been able to get around us yet. So she fucking like this close to hitting us on the right side, like literally almost the mirror is gone. And like right as the thing is ending, because the overpass is there, the shoulder's ending, she zooms in front of us. If Nick hadn't slowed down a little bit and moved over without hitting the car next to him, she would have fucking smashed into us and smashed us into all the other 3 lanes of fucking cars speeding down the goddamn freeway. Yeah. So then we watched this bitch. It was a fucking, her and this other dude were getting into it. And I mean, they're like now going in and out of 3 lanes of traffic. We slow way down to get the fuck away from these guys. They're not only like, the one guy keeps going in front of her and slamming on the brakes, and she's like trying to get around him, and she goes in front of him, slams on the brakes. Now they're hitting each other, and there's pieces of car flying off down the street. We're like going over pieces. The mirror flies off. There's all kinds of plastic and metal dude, it was insane. I don't know what the fuck was going on. We were this close to getting hit and fucking knocked into all this traffic. They almost hit a bunch of other people too in front of us when they finally got around us. So like, and I'm just noticing, it feels like everybody's on edge. And then that same day we're getting off, we actually get off of the exit, and this fucking lady goes, get the fuck out of the way. Like I hear her scream it from the windows down, and I'm just like, dude, and There's
God
more
damn, New
fucking
Jersey's wild.
dude. There's more ghetto ass people. Like slowly, it's getting fucking weird down here, and like the city is starting to like make its way out to where we're at,
No.
which is not
Get the
what
hell
we
out.
want.
Dude, I'm telling you what. And I gotta lay the blame on other people. A lot of people like to say it's these people's fault. Like people that are fucking road raging there. The other people are just crazy. Everything's their fault. If they hit me, it's their fault. No.
Right.
Yes, initially. Thank you, Stinky Pete, by the way. Yes, initially, but it is very important that you understand what you're doing. For example, I don't hold the door open for women at all. Why? Because the only thing that can come out of it is conflict. I used to open the door for women all the time, and men. I don't give a fuck. And women almost always, like it's like 40% if they're white, 98% if they're black women. if they're Latino, they always are cool about it. They're always like, thank you. But they will get angry that you open the door for them. They'll get fucking angry and cause a scene. And I'm like, no, fuck this. I'm never doing it again. And you'll get in road rage incidents where people are fucking trying to get in front of you and race you and be crazy. I just back off.
It's insane.
I back off immediately.
Oh, that's what we did. We slowed way the fuck down because it's not even just about hurting yourself. It's all the other people that are on the road. There's kids in cars. Like, what the fuck do you think you're doing? Getting into this insane where there's pieces of cars flying off. You're swerving into other lanes where cars have to then all move. Like, they almost hit so many people. It's batshit crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to understand, because a lot of people are like, oh, it's this person's fault that this happened. A lot of people will lean into it. They'll get in a road rage thing and they'll try to keep people off their lane they're trying to force themselves into. No, fuck that. Let people in that are crazy, because you're gonna run into that one person that's having a crazy day and they're trying to force themselves into your lane, and you're like, oh, I'm not gonna let them. This is my lane, because you have some weird pride thing.
Stupid.
And then they get out of the car and they fucking shoot you, and it was all because you wouldn't let them in the damn lane. Look. Yeah, it's their fault. Yeah, they're crazy, but let them do their thing so you fucking live. Dude, I've learned this, and I don't know why, if it's because I'm getting older or what's going on. I am so laid back. If somebody's flying around, I'll just let them go. Nothing bothers me. I don't open the door for people. If I see somebody drop a thing, I do not pick it up for them, because there is no good that comes from it. It'll usually be people mad at you. So I don't do it anymore at all.
Definitely living on the mainland has changed me. It's weird. I was actually just having this conversation maybe last night with Nick. It's interesting how different the culture is, because I came from a place where, and I was talking about it because I forgot that I met this pen pal. I had a pen pal for years when I was a teenager. I was like 13, maybe 14 when I met this guy at the beach. We were camping. I was camping with my family, and this guy was visiting from Michigan and camping. He was like this little howly boy, this skinny little howly kid, who was like maybe a year or two older than me. And he was camping with his family. And and Nick's like, how the fuck did you meet? He thought it was the weirdest thing. And I was like, well, in Hawaii, and especially with my family, is everybody's just, it's the aloha spirit is an actual real thing. So like you like my uncle, Calvin is one of those people, my Auntie Kelly and Uncle Calvin are one of those families that they will invite a stranger into their home and fucking give them the clothes off their back and feed them. Like that was just, they were camping next to us and started talking. And then they invited him over to the campsite and was like, come have dinner with us, come eat. And that's just so much of how I was. So like you talk to everybody, you're friendly with everybody, and moving here, you definitely realize you can't do that everywhere.
You find out real fast the cultural enrichment. You find out really fast that, look, and it's not a race thing. It's just every other culture is different.
Yeah.
You are used to inviting people. You are used to helping. You are used to doing these things because you did it when you were growing up with all your friends, or your mom and dad did it. You get into communities where their culture is the complete opposite. Yeah. It's like dog eat dog. So when you help somebody, they think that you're scamming them. Yeah. They get pissed off. They think that you're making fun of them. They think that if you say oh, dude, you're fucking shirtless, kick ass. There's a possibility that somebody, because they're not used to compliments. They're used to other people fucking always laying into them, always clowning on them. Always, it's you know what I'm saying? It's a fucking crazy world. So yeah, and you can only like open doors for people if I go to my hometown or something.
Oh, I still open the door for everyone. I'm just like that. And if someone opens the door for me, I say thank you. But you know what I've noticed very weirdly, and it's going to get racial, but it's just a weird thing that I've noticed. And it's kind of pretty much across the board. If I hold the door open for guys, they'll always say thank you, or they'll be like, no, let me get it. Except for black guys. They walk by you and completely fucking ignore you. They don't say thank you, nothing. I don't know why. I don't know what it is, but it happens every fucking time.
Look, it's what, yeah. No, you're right. And I don't know what it is. But at least they're usually they just don't say anything.
They just don't say anything.
Fine.
They ignore you.
Black women though will say something.
Interesting.
The last time I did it, and it was like 2 years ago, and I've never done it since. Opened the door for a black lady and her child, and the little girl said thank you. The little girl that was like 6 years old said thank you.
Oh, yeah, because that's manners. That's basic
She's
fucking
probably
human decency.
she's taught it at school. Yeah, and look, I shouldn't be telling the story, but fuck it. She's 6 years old, and she's like thank you, and then she goes through the door with her mom, and the mom loudly says, "Don't you ever thank a white man for opening the door for you? Don't you ever thank somebody like that?" And I was like, well, never doing that ever again.
That sucks.
Imagine course correcting your daughter's good behavior.
Oh, that's horrible. And that's why we're never going to have a polite fucking society. This is why. I always think of George in Seinfeld yelling, "We live in a society." Like, why is it so hard to treat other human beings with basic human fucking decency?
No, look, it's the craziest shit I've ever seen because that little girl did what she was supposed to do, and then her mom's like, that's bad, you shouldn't do that. And I'm like, what the fuck? Holy shit,
that's so insane. That's straight up racism too, but they'll never admit it.
It's fine, it's whatever. I 100%, that's why I stopped open the door for everybody. It was like I made all the kids be quiet in class because one was talking. That's what I did. I'm like, oh, never holding the door for anyone. I realized in my brain, my logic juice, I was like, wait a second. There's no pro for holding doors open for people other than making me feel like I'm, helpful. And there's only cons. And I was like, well, I'm never doing that again. Unless it's like an old ass lady. I know old ladies will always love it because they're from a different time.
They're from a
different time. Doesn't matter what color they are. They're like, thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. Every time. Thank you, baby. I'm like, all right, you got you. Girls. C is really emotional about this. C, are you pregnant?
God, I hope not.
What? Anyways, Charles, thank you. I appreciate it. Never finish on the inside. That's the rule.
Oh, it's too late for that.
God damn it, Zia. Charles, I love you. I appreciate you. MB Steve says we all have 6+ gas in California by Monday due to this Middle Eastern war. You know what's crazy?
True.
You know what's crazy? The fact that I'll see somebody from West Virginia that's white, and they're tweeting all day about Israel or Palestine, and I'm like, bro, can you shut the fuck up? Worry about like your city. What do you? I get it. People like are invested in whatever, but it's the craziest shit to me, and I don't get it. It's just my viewpoint. I don't understand why people have a perspective or care about the Middle East or countries that are. I'm like, hey, can we just like not give billions of dollars to anyone right now? Like, what are you doing? It's like, no, we gotta support freedom. I'm like, what are you talking about? Fuck, no, give me billions of dollars in tax cuts. What the hell's going on? There are veterans that are on the street right now with one leg, and they're like, please, can you spare a quarter? And the government's like, nah, bro, we're giving it to Ishmael. That's not.
They don't get any
name.
Fucking healthcare. Yes, it is. Any healthcare they need? No,
thank you. We still got to talk about MUTAHAR, but anyway, thank you, NBA Steve. Sad lad Chad, the Fallout show's terrible, actively destroys everything established before Bethesda bought it. The girl's butt's least of it. Sad lad Chad. Dude, I'm hearing from a lot of people that absolutely hate anything woke at all and saying they love it.
So I was gonna say I've been hearing nothing but good things about it. I've watched the first 2 episodes and I love it so far.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it, but I look, I'm a hard sell, sad lad Chad. So I'll let you know for realsies. Thank you, sad lad Chad. Saul says you're looking beautiful, muscle mommy. Happy birthday to Sonia. Good luck next weekend. Cody loves and hugs.
Is it Sonia's birthday?
Happy birthday, Sonia.
Happy birthday, Sonia. Oh shit.
Love you, Sonia.
Love her now, beautiful girl. Oh my god.
Thank you, Sonia. Speaking of it being your birthday, Sonia, make sure you spam the new video link for my frog car reveal. I need that thing to hit 1,000 likes immediately. 1,000 likes immediately. Thank you so much. Carrie says, if you enjoy freedom, vote Trump. Also, send me the Alex Jones song, Cody. I'll message you, guy. Much love, Cody. Zia, you're beautiful. Be safe on your next race. Thank you, Carrie. I love you. I appreciate you. It is a beautiful song. It's legit a great song. Regardless of not if you hate Alex Jones, I love the fucking song.
It's hilarious. I'm not even an Alex Jones person, a girl at all, but it's so fucking funny.
Thank you, Carrie. I appreciate it so much. Holy Ozone said, survived another Mexico cruise with Helena off the coast of Florida. Hope to see you soon. Hell yeah, I'm glad you said you survived. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you, Holy Ozone. I love you, Rob. Be careful. Sonia says, check out the fraud card. There's the link in the chat. Please go spam that like button. Please comment. It really helps me out. I don't think you guys understand. Billy Hatcher says, I don't give a damn about what's going on at the other side of the world. I just want to sit back and enjoy the shit show. I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that. And there's just so many people that get like passionately angry if you like support one side or the other. And I'm like,
also, I don't think there's really a right side to report. I mean, a right side to support, right? Like, I don't know. I don't have a major grasp on it, but it seems like both sides are like, well, we were here first, so you can't be here. Well, we're there now, so you can't be there now. And I'm just like, wait, what?
I'm not going to pretend like I know the issues.
I don't know.
But I do know it's based a lot in like religious purposes, and which probably is why I don't care much. Because it doesn't, nothing matter. I'm just trying to pay less taxes, bros. Can we just like agree to fucking do that and agree to like the stream and agree to like my damn fraud card video? Yeah. I'm going to be watching the fraud card video. If it doesn't hit 1,000 likes, I'm banning everybody in the chat, including Carrie. So just letting you guys know. You guys are about to be done. About to kill y'all off. Who you driving for, Tricky? Fast track racing. All right, let's talk about Mutahar. So I love how I literally just fucking... I had it pulled up and then I just unpull it up because I'm stupid as hell. All right. So Mutahar had a take today or yesterday now. And he said something about a thing being creepy. And let's just read it. So game characters AI is a profile on X that uses AI to change like characters in games or what have you. So it says quick and dirty, but the flatness bothered me enough. And you know that they did everything they could to make this girl have a flat ass in this thing, but that's whatever. So he just made her ass fat.
All right. So
that's the end of the whole story. And it caused this shit show online. And Mutahar's like, this is what a crippling porn looks like.
Up.
And the entire he's insinuating that if you like an ass, you're obviously addicted to porn. Now, also, I have to point out real quick that the overall point that's being made here is using AI to change a real person is gross, but using it to change anything else is totally fine. And they're like, she didn't give consent. And here's my my contest to that, or my argument. Every single model photo shoot, advert, Instagram posts, or anything else since 1994 has been edited.
Yeah.
What is the point you're trying to make here? Every single thing has been edited. Oh, those girls consented. No, they fucking didn't. None of these models consent to their photos being edited for an ad after the fact. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, no, they take the photos, they sign the thing. It's a release basically, which is the same thing she signed to do this show. It's also a release. And also at the same time, this isn't like they made deep fake porn of her or anything. It's literally just something so innocuous.
Yeah. Yeah. And I said, this is an L take. Saying that you're addicted to porn for appreciating a curvy female form is an L. I've never been afraid of admitting that I love fucking cake. And dude, people are in droves coming at me saying, it's the fact that it's a real girl and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, there is no issue. You're just being gay right now. Like, no one cares at all. This is just an AI picture of a girl's ass being fatter, and it's trending on Twitter, people claiming that this is a wrong thing to do. Bro, you guys better saddle up right damn now if you're worried about this shit, because within 2 to 3 years, there's going to be 100% legit AI porn of every single actor, every single streamer, every single politician, every single athlete in the world flooding the internet. So you best get ready for this shit if you're worried about this dumb shit, because you calling something like an ass being shinied up by AI porn. If you're saying that's porn, you in for a ride, boys, because it's about to get way worse. Way worse. And you cannot stop it. You cannot police it because, let's say they ban it or make it illegal. Let's say they make it illegal in the US. Okay, that's actually something that we could probably say might happen. Well, let's say they make it illegal, like revenge porn, to make AI of an actor or something or what have you. Well, guess what Russia's going to do? They're going to do it anyway. And everybody under a VPN is going to see it anyway. You cannot stop technological advancements. This is not a thing that you can stop. You'll never be able to stop this shit. In 10 years, I don't even want to think of what AI is going to be. It is going to be crazy in 10 years.
Yeah.
So, that being the case, I think we should just roll in and accept it. And it's going to be really bad when the politician stuff starts coming out. But like with scandals and shit, because that's going to get bad. The issue I see in that is the fact that if a politician is ever caught in a conflict, they can just say it's AI. So that's going to be where it sucks. But there is no way. This is basically people. This is the same as people being angry about Napster, in my opinion. Bro, you ain't stopping that shit. Spotify exists, and it is everybody leaned into Spotify. What's probably going to happen is actresses and actors and stuff will start getting royalties on AI porn in like 5 years because you won't be able to stop it. There's no way to stop it. You cannot stop technological advancements. It's never going to stop, especially with how fast AI is rolling out. It's getting crazy. It is getting crazy as hell. You know what I'm saying? But people are going hard as hell. Hard as hell. Now, there's a lot of people that are totally cool with it, but everybody's calling... Everybody that's has a problem with this are calling people incels. They're calling people incels and shit. And every single person that is mad at this image is, oh, well, you guys are being rude to the actress because they think she's going to fuck them. Every single guy, and I mean every single guy that is mad at this, hold on.
They're not really being rude to the actress. They're just
every single guy that is angry about this looks like this. Every single guy, I shit you not, every single guy that's quote tweeting it or in the comments angry about this looks like this guy 100% across the board. It's the same guys. Do you guys remember that guy in like high school or middle school that tried to be friends with all the girls and everybody thought he was gay? And he would always like simp over the girls and protect them and always laugh when they laughed and followed them around. And all the girls just they assumed he was gay. That's them now on Twitter defending actresses and Taylor Swift and celebrities because they think for some odd reason that they're going to get the fuck them. And I'll never understand this. You're not going to win, balding guy. You can simp every day for the rest of your life for Taylor Swift, and she's still going to bang a dude with an 8-pack that's jacked and slaps her around. You ain't going to win, bud. You ain't going to win. I'll never understand that shit. It's crazy as shit. Thank you, Billy Hatcher, for your goal, boy, by the way. Speaking of crazy shit, we're 1/4 of the way to Naked Snake already, and Mudbug on Rumble has joined the car crew with a red boy. Give him some love over on Rumble. Waiting patiently for Rumble to be able to pull up their chats on Rumble, but oh wait, it says Rumble right here. What the fuck? Oh wait, no, it doesn't. No, ignore that. I thought it said Rumble. Yeah, it's a terrible take. It's such a terrible take, and I'm so tired of effeminate ass dudes coming out here hitting on girls, specifically ones that are on hormonal birth control because they might find them attractive. You know, that's a thing.
I know you brought it up a lot.
I'm tired of these guys. That's the whole thing, dude. A lot of people in chat don't know this. There's been a lot of studies done on this shit. Women that are on hormonal birth control will be in relationships for 10, 15 years, 8 years, 5 years, and they'll come off of hormonal birth control, and they'll all of a sudden not be attracted to their significant other at all.
I've heard of this happening a lot.
At all. And these studies start coming out, and actual scientists start studying these in hormone levels, and they realize that when a woman is pregnant, it makes her body shut down a certain hormone that finds acceptable mates attractive. So they start finding men that look more supportive, emotionally attractive because they more resemble women. And women want to be in the company of women when they're pregnant and be nurtured by other women because their body is no longer looking for a mate because it's actively pregnant. So when they come off that birth control, suddenly that hormone floods back in and they see their bitch tit balded 5'4" husband and they're like, holy shit, what's happening? And they go to the gym and suddenly they get impounded a week later in the bathroom every night by the fucking guy named Zach at the gym. I've heard this before from a girl. No shit. I used to hook up with this girl and she was married and she fucking she came off birth control, and I never put 2 and 2 together, but it was like a year after she came off, and she told me that she would go to the gym. She was pretty hot too. She'd go to the gym and she would get beat out in the bathroom by this guy at the gym every day.
Holy shit.
And she thought she was so disgusted by her husband because he was like a little floppy, like spineless dude. And I'm like, damn, that's brutal. Damn, that's brutal. So you're Zach? No, she didn't live even in my state. So it was crazy. Razorholic says, Maroots hates me. He posted me on his community tab. Why? What the hell, Razorholic? Tell Maroots he's a bitch. Thank you, Razorholic. But yeah, it's a very interesting study. That's beside the point. Billy Hatcher says Tom Cruise is gay too, and he's got a little baby battle, which is laughable. No, he's not gay. He's great. You should shut your mouth, Billy Hatcher. I love Tom Cruise.
He might be a little gay. You never know.
Yeah, but he's great. Oh, so you mean like literally? I thought you meant like gay as in lame. I think he's great. Every movie. Fuck. Dude, have you seen Top Gun Maverick? That shit made me cry out of every hole.
It was a good movie. I liked it. I liked it a lot, actually.
Yeah, dude. It was really, really good, man. I really enjoyed it. Thank you, Billy Hatcher. I love you. I appreciate you. You guys are so good to me. Please go like the new frog video. Please go like the new frog video. I would love it to get to 1,000 likes and 10,000 views, and then I'll be happy. Because I'm going to be putting out a Talladega video next week. And by next week, I mean the week after next. Well, next week it's tomorrow. Sunday is in an hour. So next week is technically true. But it'll be my whole race at Talladega. It won't be the broadcast, obviously, but there'll be broadcast clips cut into it. So yeah, you guys can watch that. It's gonna be really, really cool. So please don't miss that. And every time you share my new video that I posted just now about the frog car, and you like it and you comment on it and you let it play all the way through, that leads to more algorithm push later for every racing video I put out. And I'm putting out a lot this year. A lot. Because I'm racing full-time in the Arkham Art series, and I might make one start in another series. A bigger series. It's gonna be crazy. If it happens. All right, come on. Speaking of if it happens, Muggsykins with $100 super chat. Muggsykins, who has been on the car before, is on the car again. Thank you so much, Muggsykins. Bro, this is a huge drop from Muggsykins. What a maniac. I love you. I wish I could kiss you on the tip of the penis. I mean, your face. Look at this beautiful man. Wow. He says, honest question, since I'm a little busy and need to do a little bit of catching. When will you be racing the Cyberfrog car? I live in Canada and thought the race wasn't happening yet, or hasn't happened yet. Please keep in mind that I also have no TV since 2016. I've had no TV since 2011. I watch all my races online, like on FS1 or something. The race is this coming Saturday. So exactly 7 days from now, the race will be over. It happens at noon Saturday on Fox Sports 1. So make sure you check it out. So thank you so much. Thank you, Razorholic, by the way, for saying that. Frog car looks good. Thank you, Muggsykins. I love you and I appreciate you. You're on the car for Kansas. I put you on there. It's a red boy in the chat. Thank you so much. That gives us a rainbow night already. Look how cute Sadsy is. I said, look how cute Sadsy is.
I'm glad you think that.
I'm so sad for no reason. Thank you, Muggsykins. I appreciate you so much. We are now a third of the way to 5 mil. Or sorry, Naked Snake. Naked Snake could be happening for the 294th or 5th time. I think it's 295 actually. Napster was free. It was stopped, bro. Just saying, bro. You can listen to Spotify for free. Spotify's free, right? It just has ads and shit.
Nothing is truly free. Either you pay for it or it has ads.
Yeah, and Spotify's like $10 or something. I fucking have Spotify as hell. I love Spotify. I remember not liking it.
Really?
I didn't like Spotify at first, and now it's my favorite thing on earth.
Interesting. I like YouTube. I pay for YouTube Premium, which gives me YouTube Music, and it's awesome.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that's probably pretty good. But anyways, we're making fun of fucking effeminate guys. Real quick, I'm gonna pull this up. Just if you guys haven't seen it yet, this is it. This is the man right here, the frog himself.
It's beautiful.
It doesn't even look real.
I know it doesn't.
Looks like a damn a hyper realistic 3D image.
It looks like your toy car, but it's just big.
It's fucking real, bro. It's gonna be so fun driving this car 185 miles an hour at Talladega. Hope you guys tune into the race. But anyways, yeah, Mutahar had a badass take. It was terrible. And I still like Mutahar. I don't believe in the whole dislike people for whatever they say. That's weird. Unless,
Well, yeah, because then you'll never be able to like everyone because no one is going to agree with
Yeah.
you on every single thing. It's so silly. And that's this weird thing that happens with, it doesn't happen to everyone, but this does happen to a lot of streamers I notice in public figures is they get held to this standard that people make up about them in their heads. So as soon as you say something that that the person doesn't agree with, they write the streamer off completely. And it's like, oh my God, fuck that person, which is just so goddamn silly.
yeah, dude, look, it's even with like somebody like Mark Hamill, for example.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard for me I still love Mark Hamill's work, like from
Same.
Joker. I still love the original Star Wars movies, and I don't swear them off because of Mark Hamill being a fucking effeminate old dumbass now. But I like, he's an effeminate old dumbass that only talk. Like, imagine being a celebrity and you got like a long track history of doing like really good work, and like all you talk about is Trump all day. Who gives a fuck? Who cares about Trump? I don't care. I'm so tired of hearing about Trump from celebrities that are the least affected group on the planet from political change. Like, please shut your mouth. You live in a mansion. You have a new Ferrari every week, and you're bitching about politics. Eat my ass. The only thing you should care about is taxes at that fucking richness. And you shouldn't even. You shouldn't even. Like, please shut your mouth. The actual people that it's affecting, that are struggling from paycheck to paycheck, the actual people whose property taxes went up to 10 grand from $2,000 in 1 year. Me, by the way.
I was going to say, this sounds very personal.
These are the people that are affected by policy change. Me, not fucking Mark Hamill, not Arnold Schwarzenegger. They're not affected. Dude, Super Hitler could come in power and Mark Hamill's still fine, okay? I would die, maybe. Probably not. I'm pretty white. No, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. So yeah, thank you, Rosa, by the way. So yeah, I'm just sick of hearing it. And also, I don't know if you saw this, Zia, but they're trying to take away my entire childhood.
What are they doing now?
The Never Ending Story is going to be revived as a action film series.
Just stop. It's done. There's no reason for this. Why?
Dude, I already know that they're going to make this an allegory for colonizing. It's going to be a colonizing allegory where white people came and colonized native lands. I know it already because the whole story of the Never-Ending Story is the nothing creeps across the land, killing everything, right?
Yeah.
The nothing. That is 100% going to be, it's going to be an allegory for white people colonizing. I know it. I feel it coming. It's going to be, I could just feel it in my bones, bro. I feel it in my bones.
You feel it in your boner.
Yeah. Yeah. And the political structure is going to be like, fucking, I wouldn't even be surprised if everybody at the damn Palace City had red hats on. I wouldn't be surprised, bro. God, I feel it coming from a mile away. I'm just so tired of it. I'm so tired of them co-opting old, awesome IPs and just be like, oh, we're gonna make it an allegory for why conservatism's bad. I'm like, oh my God, I don't care. Just make it good. Please, for the love of Jesus, just make it good. Stop making everything gay all the time. Jesus. Mintrek says there's no more room in Hollywood remakes. when there's no more room in hell, Hollywood remakes shall walk the earth. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. I'm telling you, man. They just keep drilling it into my ass, and it's starting to bleed. Okay? It's starting to bleed. I'm leaving little ass prints everywhere because every single thing I grew up with is bleeding out my ass, and it's hurting. They don't even use lube, bro. I shit you not. Did you see Romeo and Juliet? I don't even want to talk about Romeo and
yeah, we
Juliet.
talked about that last week.
Oh.
I don't understand that. And you know what? Mostly I just feel really sorry for that girl. They knew that she was a bad choice for it, and now she's getting absolutely ripped apart. They never should have cast her. It was ridiculous. I feel sad. They
cast her on purpose. They cast her on purpose just to create an outrage online and to get articles written because what is the best way to get social media mentions? Outrage culture. Immediately, outrage culture is the best possible way to get social media mentions. And for some reason, they thought it was a good idea to cast this girl right here as Juliet and open her to online criticism. And for some odd reason, everybody's defending it by saying, if you don't think she's beautiful, then you're racist. And look, I'm gonna level with you real quick. If finding someone unattractive is just melted down to what color they are, then you are the one that's racist for saying that.
Absolutely.
Because you're just boiling people down into one color, and that's the only attribute they have, and that's the only attribute you care about, you're racist as fuck. This girl looks like Shrek. There's nothing you could do. There's nothing you could say. Look, there's a lot of beautiful black women out there. There's actually millions of them that exist right now on the planet, and they're beautiful. I would fucking dump 1,000 loads in right now. It'd be great. Okay? Not that one. She looks like fucking from Sloth from the Goonies, man.
It's just the whole thing is they're doing that thing again where they know it's an outrage casting.
Yep.
And it's not even, you're right. They could have cast a beautiful black girl, but we all know Romeo, isn't it? It's Italian, right? Is that what it is? And she's fair skinned. And that's the whole, like, I don't understand why you're telling me that there were no qualified little white girls that could have played that role. You're full of shit.
Yeah. There was a lot of qualified people that could play the role. But they're like, nah, bro, we got to create a social media mentions. Because what is the first thing that they do? They cast just a random lady. And then remember when Star Wars Obi-Wan was coming out? And before it even came, there wasn't even anybody talking shit on Star Wars Obi-Wan other than like one or two people, right? Because the chick that played Reva was average looking. She was fine. And we didn't know anything about the story yet. And there was a few people shitting on it, but it wasn't like this was. And of course, what do? Ewan McGregor and all these other actors come out and say the racial hate on so-and-so will not be tolerated. You can just leave the fandom. I'm like, they're doing this on purpose to drum up conversation. It is all marketing. This entire setup where they do this shit every time is all marketing to get social media mentions, because what people don't understand about modern day like culture and stock markets and investments, social media mentions carry their weight in gold. If you're able to say, well, Star Wars Obi-Wan had this many viewers, but the social media mentions were 1 billion, that's something you can sell to investors. That's the whole point. So when you see people acting outraged over a thing, and, oh, you're racist, it's just to get articles drummed up. That is the only thing it's for every single time. That's all they care about. And it's so cringe. I'm so tired of it. It just doesn't intrigue me anymore. And it's the same old story. The first few times it was fun. I get it. But now, no, it's trash. And we need to stop it. We need to stop it. Okay.
People are starting to get sick of it to a point where how much more money can these companies hemorrhage? How much more money? I mean, I guess BlackRock and these companies are just going to keep giving them money.
Yeah.
To destabilize the West. So I suppose it doesn't matter. You just have to hope that at some point people stop caring.
Yep. Nope. And I think we're at that now. I think that's where we're at, is people just don't care anymore. No one really gives a fuck. It just doesn't mean anything anymore. You know, it's why it's like companies like Bud Light were having adverts with Dylan Mulvaney and shit. The whole reason behind it was to drum up a conversation, to drum up controversy, to get people to mention Bud Light. And they did. Bud Light became a household fucking name in like a week. Shit, if you would have said the words Bud Light to me, I would have forgot they existed. Right? It's like Montana, like the state Montana. You don't even realize Montana exists until somebody says I live in Montana. You're like, what the fuck? I forgot Montana existed. Bud Light was the same way, but now every single person on earth, you could be in India and people know what Bud Light is now. Everybody knows what it is. Why? Name recognition used to cost tens to hundreds of millions of dollars. Now it costs one controversy. One, right? You know how long it took for Sprint, like the cell phone company, to become kind of a household name because they sponsored, a sport for 10 years? You know how much money that cost? That was hundreds of millions of dollars for them. In 1 week, Bud Light signs Dylan Mulvaney to like a couple $1 million deal or whatever. And that's all they paid. And they became a household name with name recognition overnight. Overnight. That's how that works. Has nothing to do with ROI. It has nothing to do with profit margins. None of that matters. If it did, stock prices would decrease, not increase. But people are still stuck on the same idea. And it blows me away. Every time I talk about this, people are like, but they're selling less now. That doesn't fucking matter. Profit margins don't matter. They haven't mattered in the last 5 years since social media took over everything. What matters is name recognition, and what matters is social media mentions. Bud Light would rather have 100 billion social media mentions than lose $5 million in a quarter.
Yeah.
It is meaningless. It is meaningless. And people will still say, and I'll try to explain it like a damn 5-year-old. I'll try so hard. I'll be like, okay, look. Social media mentions to investors is worth more than cash. Investors are all that matters, not profit margin. If you know anything about corporate structure, investors are all that matters to a company, not profit margins. That's why they hire and fire people based on investor support, not profit margins. GameStop lost money in 2020 and 2021. They lost money, but they made over $1 billion from investors. They changed none of their policies, and they still haven't to this day because profit margins mean shit. It's all about investor support. And they sell social media mentions to investors. And I have to explain this. And people are still like, but they're not selling their stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, holy shit. Delete, Control-Alt-Delete the selling shit part of your mind. The stuff comes off shelf. Give money to company. Delete that forever. Social media mentions is all that matters. That's why every other day a new company hired a black upside down gay dude with one leg. Every day. Every day. There's a reason. They're doing it on purpose. Gillette did that ad on purpose where the black dude holds back the white guy. They did all that on purpose to get name recognition because it's free. It's free real estate. Pissing off people online to rage bait is free real estate. You can get millions upon millions upon millions of social media mentions with spending $0. That's important. You know what I'm saying, Leah?
Yeah, no, I totally get it. It's just one of those things where at some point though, that can't keep working because where's the money going to keep coming from? Like it has to fall apart at some point. I'm just curious when we're going to get there. Also, if people just stopped caring, I think that would be, you know, take all the power away. Cause I think we all have to start doing the thing that I've started doing. You know, I'll talk about it on a show because that's part of my job in doing it or when I stream, cause you know, it's a topic of conversation, but I don't typically tweet about it. I probably should. It would help my engagement. I don't know why I don't, but it's just, I don't have the energy to give a shit anymore.
Yeah. And
I don't.
No, I completely agree with you, but I have found rage baiting is very successful if you want to talk.
I know.
And I love people, but I'm not good at keeping it going because I'll just tell people I don't care, and then they stop talking. I'm like, oh fuck, I should have said something. But hey, shout out to No Name Reviewer. How you doing, buddy? He says, so they sell a lot of investors. How long does that last? Doesn't matter. The average CEO and average executive stays in their seat for less than 2 years. They don't sell long-term success. They sell short-term success, short-term gains, because they themselves have stock options on the company. They could give 2 fucks if the company's there in 3 years. They're leaving within 2. GameStop has had 8 different CEOs since 2015 or 16. 8. That's the whole point. That's the CEO's job is to increase the stock price. That is his entire job description, is to increase the stock price, increase investor support. That is their entire job description. So if you can piss somebody off for 1 month, welcome to our investor meeting for Walmart. Let's start today by going over our P&L. We want to say that we missed revenue by 12%. So a little bit of work there to work around to force more on digital to really help people get their products online how they would need. But our social media mentions are up 27,000%. Investors shit their pants immediately. It doesn't matter why it's up. All that matters is it's up. Social media mentions mean the world. They mean the world to these investors. So that's just how this works, and that's how it's always going to work. Slosher says, Cody, is it chivalrous to open up a door for a woman? How about if it's only far enough for a healthy size woman to fit, and you make the pig squealy noises they try to squeeze through? No, that's what you should do. That's what you should do.
That's what I need. Slosher, can you come open all my doors like that?
Yeah. So yeah, that's what you got to do.
Help me.
That's what you got to do. Thank you, Slosher, for your goal, boy. I appreciate you. We're a third of the way to Naked Snake. A couple red and pink boys, and we're there. I appreciate all your
golden shower boy, Cody.
Oh, I'm sorry. I used to call it that.
Golden shower boy, Slosher.
I used to call it that years ago, and I stopped for some reason. Thank you, Slosher. I appreciate you, baby. I love you. Slosher's so good to me.
Slash Festus.
Rosa Codal says purposely pissing people off to get attention, and she'd be labeled the enemy as racist in the public eye. 2 birds, 1 stone. 100%. You can look morally just, and you can also get millions and millions and millions of dollars in social media mentions. This is the point, okay? You can take a YouTuber that's active and has 1 million subs, and they can pretty much email almost any company that exists within reason, if they're not problematic, or any other creator or any news network or anything, and set up something with them. Just because there's a number on a fucking website that says a thing. That's it. That is it. If you are a creator, you know this. On your analytics for your content creation, on your YouTube studio, it actually has a thing, a PDF you can pull up and download to give to companies to sell for advertisements. It means more than you think. Thank you, Rosa. I appreciate you. Slosher says, if you want to understand why companies like Bud Light act the way they do, read The Managerial Revolution by James Burnham. The managers and companies get paid even if they go out of business. 100%. 100%. Look at George Sherman. George Sherman, the past CEO of GameStop, was paid $168 million to step down, to resign. $168 million to resign.
Could live the rest of my life. That's insane. That's insane.
Yeah. And a no-name reviewer says, I'm gonna try to keep a white pill and think investors eventually will dry up. Yeah, investors will eventually dry up. They have for GameStop. The investors died for GameStop, but the executives sold 30% of their stock options. They made millions upon millions upon millions upon millions upon millions of dollars already. It doesn't matter anymore. The CEO already was replaced again. He made his money, man. It doesn't matter. It's in 3 years, all the executives that are not there anymore are going to be sitting on their yachts. They're not going to be like, damn, investor support bad for GameStop. They're not there anymore. They give 2 fucks. They're like, they won. They won. They did the thing. They tricked everybody. They won. That's just, there's been probably 200 executives on the board at GameStop in the last 6 years, and they've all made tens of millions of dollars. And the company never increased in value. It never got better. Now, it increased in value, obviously, but the company never got better. It's still the same shit ass place it's always been. Slosher. Oh, I already read that one. Thank you, Slosher. Appreciate you. Daniel Patrick says, Red Bar's Labrat now interviewing a cam girl who says you paid her to smell her feet. She's showing text receipt 6 stuff. Please address ASP. Doubt it. Although, so feet fetishes are the grossest shit that has ever existed on the face of the earth. I'm so grossed out by feet, man. I'll never understand it. Dude, I saw a video on Twitter the other day. Dude was sucking on this chick's toes. And I was like, what are you doing, bro?
I do remember when I asked you if my feet were weird. And we're in the hot tub at Content House, and you grabbed my one toe like this, and you lifted it up, and you're like, I don't understand. Is this a trick question? It looks like a foot.
Yeah. I'll grab a foot if it's in a hot tub for sure.
But you did grab just by like 2 little fingers, like 2 fingers on one toe, and you like turned it around like you were examining my foot. And you're like, I don't know, it looks like a foot.
I don't like how they're always moist, man. I don't like feet, man. They're gross as fuck. But I love ass cheeks. Disco Cobra. Here we go. So, random question. If you ever find the right woman, would you ever consider settling down again? Maybe down the road after racing or something? I assume your life's pretty hectic. I keep my life simple. Build a future. Possibly a family one day. Yeah, my life is fucking hectic, bro. Every weekend I'll be somewhere. But I'm going to still be streaming, bro. Me and Zia might have to move the show. I haven't talked to her about it. But we might have to move the show to like a Thursday or something. I don't know. Or maybe a Friday while I'm in my hotels. Because it's not going to be like it was. There was a long break to Talladega. After Talladega, it doesn't stop until October. Every single week. We have 3 off weeks until October. So I'll be in hotels. So we might have to move the show. But as far as settling down one day, man, I don't know. I have a lot of really cool women in my life that are the coolest women in the world. But it's hard to say because I also understand. I'm not like Zia. Zia has more of a fairy tale outlook, and there's nothing wrong with that. I don't have that outlook. I understand that relationships end. There is no way around it. It will eventually end. So do I like follow the whole it's better to have loved than lost and never loved at all, or do I just save myself that pain and focus on myself, right? So that's kind of what I choose. I knowingly choose these things. It's not like a jaded kind of thing. I understand logically that relationships always end. And there's no way around it, right? So it's just win. It's not an if thing. It's win, right? So that's just how I see things. When you look at the divorce rate, breakup rate, and it's like in the high 70 percentiles, maybe low 80s, and the people that are dying out of this situation that were already separated are not even included in this whole situation. It's just, it's some people are okay with being in love until they're 50 and then it ends. I don't really care to do that, Thank you, Disco Cobra, by the way. I love you. I appreciate you. You're the man with a plan. We are 5:30 until Naked Snake. We're almost halfway there, boys. Almost halfway. So thank you, guys. And look, I get it. People think I'm like, oh, you're a pessimist. Blah, blah, blah. I get it. I think real logically about things. And I've never met a friend. I've never met an uncle or an aunt or anybody that their relationship didn't end, their last one. It's 100% across the board. Every single person I've ever known, except for my parents, which is you would think I would believe differently. And I did. When I was married, I was 100% convinced I was dying with my ex-wife. We're going to die together. And that it ended randomly one day. And I was like, uh-oh, shit. So my parents are still together though. So, but that's the only people, they're the only people I know that are still together out of everybody else. So it's whatever, man. I'm sure they can last. I'm not saying they can't, but it's the percentages are just a little too low for me to commit to anything. Speaking of committing to something, Ask Girl sent this to me today and said, this is literally me in anime form, and it made me feel good about myself.
Oh, yeah,
I think that looks pretty nice. Looks pretty slick.
Mm-hmm.
Look pretty buff,
That's good.
And I love the caption on this picture. It says, finally, anime catches up with real life. And I'm like, you don't look like that. Every effeminate dude with shitty patchy facial hair that posts this and think they look like that, you don't look like this guy. Sorry, you're just fat. Please don't be fat women, because I'm tired of fat women doing this thing where they co-opt plus size models that are super hot that weigh 145 and it's all in the right places. And they're like, oh yeah, plus size models is basically me. And I'm like, you're not that lady. You're 400 pounds and you ride a fucking Easy Go scooter in Walmart. You're not that lady. Okay? I've literally seen 400-pound women tweet, it's about time curvy women got into and it's literally a woman that's perfect looking. She's just 140 pounds and her ass is a little bit wider than normal models. And I'm like, bro, you're not that lady. You are not that lady. I'm sorry, you're not. Stop thinking you are.
Could be if you put a little work into it.
It's like when a trans woman that is not even kind of passing post a meme about a girl crying because they're emotional and it says literally me. I'm like, no, it's not you. It's not you, baby. I'm sorry. It's not you.
No, it's not you. It's me.
It's Zia, right? You'll never look like Zia. I'm sorry. Zia's 42 and still looks pretty slick.
Thanks. I try my best.
While she eats whatever the fuck Oreo or whatever.
A chocolate covered marshmallow egg.
You just went off the deep end, didn't you? You don't even care anymore.
You sure are, Cody. You're right. You know what I'm saying.
I ate 5 orange rolls this morning.
What's an orange roll?
It's like a cinnamon roll, but it's orange.
Oh, that sounds delightful.
Flavored, and it's way better than cinnamon rolls. Way better. It's crazy.
Wait, where did you get these orange rolls? Tell me more.
Ask Girl just made them. Ask Girl makes everything.
Can she come live with me?
No.
I want to steal her.
She don't like new cities or anything close to a city at all.
We're not close to a city.
She likes tiny Alabama. That's what she wants, right? The only people, Melissa Smith. Yeah, exactly. You better put that in your parents' next anniversary party. So my parents don't have parties or do holidays, unfortunately. They don't do that, which is kind of sad. Which is why I also don't have holidays or parties or anything. I never do any of that shit. People will be like, what are you doing for Easter? I'm like, watching TV. I don't do things. What do you mean? What am I doing for Easter? Come on now. Disco Cobra, another pink boy. Disco Cobra single-handedly trying to get us to Naked Snake tonight. Next random question for Zia. Does she enjoy doing spicy content? Do you think you'll ever be able to pull a Nala and turn back? Curious. Is that normal in the industry? Zia looks like she'd make a good wife if she wanted to. She does have wife vibes. I don't know. I don't know. I've never been around Zia, like the real Zia. And I'll never be able to be around the real Zia, because to be around a real person, and this is not a slide at Zia, it's that she's never been around the real me either. You have to like live with somebody for 3 months to finally learn, like experience the real them. And Zia, Zia's the nicest person I've ever met. She's nurturing, she's cuddly, she's cool as fuck, she's super welcoming. But you never know. I might live with her for 3 minutes or for 3 months, and then I'm like, hey Zia, like blah blah blah. And she's like, fuck off. And I'm like, oh god damn, what's happening right now?
I'm more or less the same.
She could be mean. I don't fucking know. Right?
No, I'm pretty much just this. Disco Cobra, to answer your question, yeah, I'm not like a good actress or anything. To answer your questions, do I enjoy doing spicy content? Yes, I do, but sometimes I get burnt out on it and I want to take a break, but I can't. And if I ever think I'll turn back, yeah, at some point I'll stop doing it. It's not something that I want to do forever. I'll enjoy doing it while I do it, and then hopefully my plan is to keep trying to. I'm not even close to it yet, but I'd like to get to a point where I can save some money and buy some rental properties so that I can retire at some point. That would be nice. And is it Yeah, that would be cool. I don't want to have to do this forever, but I'm enjoying it now. And is it normal in the industry? Yeah, I mean, I would say eventually people want to retire. It's kind of like anything. Maybe the retirement age is a little bit younger. Some people do it until I've met girls who do it until they're like GILF status and absolutely love it. I think it just depends on the person. And also, Disco Cobra, I am a wife.
Oh yeah, I forget.
I have been for quite some time.
You don't give wife vibes at all. You give whore vibes to me.
I'm trying my best.
Filthy whore. So much so that I even made a damn meme around it.
I know, and you send it to me sometimes.
Yeah, when you say something just degenerate as fuck. I'm like, yeah, whore. Thank you so much, Disco Cobra.
Thank you,
I love
Disco
you.
Cobra.
I appreciate you. We're 480 from Naked Snake and Naked Zia for the 295th show in a row. Make sure you like the stream, and make sure you like my Cyberfrog car video. I'm going to pull it up and see if it's at 1,000 likes, and if it's not, I'm banning everybody. Wait, no, I'll wait till the end of the show. It's at 833 likes right now. Go like the video right now. It's very important you do so to keep the algorithm alive for the next Talladega video coming out next week about the race. It's right there in the chat. Click it, hit like. Stop being bitches. All right, I'll be here when you get back. Don't be a bitch. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm very, very excited. And if you go to the Dover race, Zia will be there.
I'm gonna go. I'm so excited about that.
Yeah.
I've never been to a race before.
It's gonna be so cool. Yeah. We'll be at Dover the week after Talladega. So in 2 weeks we'll be at Dover, and I'll be running the frog car at Dover, and you'll be able to see Zia and everybody. It's gonna be a lot of fun, dude. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So don't miss it. Too much going on for you to miss that shit. Okay. I got time for you to do that shit anymore. Okay. Oh my gosh. Have you seen everybody? Look, I'm not into politics or anything. But it's interesting. Oh my God. Sorry, I saw something.
Ash, that was like a full-on Cody just got a boner. Oh my God.
No, it was a lady throwing up all over herself.
Oh.
But anyways, so I don't what number am I running at Dover? 06. So I don't really care for politics or anything, but I do like. I've noticed a pattern since I was in my teens, where no matter what happens, whatever side supports whatever side just blames the other side arbitrarily. And there's a lot of paid accounts on Twitter that are very noticeable. It's all the like DNC paid accounts, like the leftist accounts. It's the same guys, just like the Brooklyn Dad and Ed Krasenstein and Brian Krasenstein and all Krasenstein, all those guys. And they all at the same time came out and like said they're blaming Trump for the current like World War III thing that's happening today. And it's 2024. It's April 2024. And they're like, yeah, well, he did this like 4 years ago or 5 years ago, and it's just now affecting. And I'm like, fuck off.
I'd like to know how.
Fuck off. Stop doing this shit. Stop doing this. Come on. You give billions of dollars to one of these places. Stop fucking with me. You've given like billions of dollars to one of these specific places. You fucking did it. Stop eating my ass. You know? And everybody's doing it on Twitter. Everybody's coming in strong, trying to blame. And it's the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. And I'll never understand it. It's such a dumb strategy. I feel like it just turns people off because people are, you know, people generally speaking, I feel like people are pretty dumb, but people aren't that dumb, right?
Yeah.
People aren't that dumb.
Mhm.
Speaking of being dumb, Karis says curvy versus the Michelin Man. Modeling has definitely changed, but I doubt it's for the benefit of society, but rather just a cheap gimmick.
It's all about
Yeah.
money.
Dude, I'm right there with you. It's all a cheap ass gimmick. No one cares. You're not going to change how people feel about hot women. You're just not going to change how people like hot women. Women like hot women. Men like hot women as much as they like to tell you they don't, so they might get to have sex with a 4. Oh, actually, I don't really like them. Yeah, fuck off. Every woman that tries to say they like obese dudes, they don't like dudes that are in great shape, they're all lying. And the reason they're saying that is because they're either A, married to a guy that's out of shape, or B, they're trying to get any guy possible. And women are the same way. Or sorry, men are the same way. Men that are often don't really have women in their league, that are women that are they've never acquired a woman that's considered attractive. They'll just say that they like fat women.
I don't know. I think some men do like fat women though, and some women do like fat men. It's a small percentage, but they exist. It's a legit thing.
There's kinks. There's definitely kinks, but generally speaking, there's not a giant portion of people that just like fat men. And it's starting to become a marketing trend for OnlyFans girls on Reels.
I'm noticing that, which is hilarious. What's funny is that people fall for that. It's like it is what it is. It's sexual content. I do it, obviously. It's sexual content. You're watching it for sexual gratification and entertainment in that way. And that's fine. Everyone watches porn, and anyone who says they don't are fucking lying. So it's really not a big deal. But to think that you have a chance with these guys are like, oh, she likes fat guys. She likes middle-aged fat guys. I've seen that trend all over Instagram, and it's so fucking
funny.
Weird.
It's like this cute little girl that's ultra skinny and adorable, and she's like when a hot jacked guy walks up to me and tries to talk to me in the gym, but he doesn't realize I'm into 300-pound plus guys.
Yeah,
and I'm like, oh my god! And then their OnlyFans is pinned in the comments. I'm like, oh, and all these guys are falling for it. Every single comment's like, oh hey girl, I'm obese. Fuck off, dude. I've been obese. I have been obese 2 times in my life. Okay. I've been there. And the times that I was obese, I got exactly 0 women. The times that I was shredded, I got fucking over 100 on Tinder. And girls that walk up to me and talk to me. I'm sorry. The numbers don't lie. When I was obese, I was best friend. Oh, you're like my best friend. You're like my brother.
Yeah.
When I wasn't, suddenly I was the guy they wanted to be with.
God damn it.
So yeah, it doesn't sit well with me. It's dumb as hell. Dumb as hell. What the hell is this? Anyways, sorry. I just got a weird picture. Thanks real quick. Thanks, Karis. I love you. I appreciate you. We're 460 from Naked Snake. We got about 30 minutes to an hour left because I gotta get up at freaking 6 and drive to Nashville.
For a race?
No. It's fucking gotta pick up a car. I got to pick up the frog car that's going to Dover and then take it and get it wrapped for the dog or for the frog car. So yeah, unfortunately, but I have to do it because it's close to me and I know the wrap people and it's a different car entirely. So I got to get that car ready. So I'm going to drive it over there. I offered to do it because I want to make sure everything's done the way it should be. So not saying that the people wouldn't do it right. I just like to get it done. Because it's a commitment. When I commit to do stuff, I do it. It's just how I am. I did that 24-hour stream like right in between all this racing shit because I committed to doing it and I wanted to die. Oh, by the way, Slosher brings up a great point, and so does Johan in the chat. When women say they like dad bods, they're not saying fat dudes. So you guys that are fat dudes, that you take that as affirmation. Well, there are some girls that like dad bods. They don't mean a fat guy. They mean a jacked guy that's not shredded. That's what they're meaning by that. They're not saying they like fat guys. They're saying they like Jason Momoa on the off season. They're saying they like The Rock on an off season when he's at 14 to 15% body fat and not 9% body fat. That's what women are talking about. I remember when women all over Twitter were posting Zac Efron's dad bod and saying he was so hot. And he was literally just still shredded almost. It's just his abs weren't that shredded at all.
That's so funny.
He still looked jacked. He looked great, right? He looked great. And it's the funniest shit in the world. When, I like dad bod. And guys that are like 300 pounds hear that and they're like, oh, so you're saying there's still a chance? It's like, no, they don't mean you. They mean a guy that's sexy as fuck.
But here's the thing. You see every single day, you see obese people in relationships, guys and girls. Like they find each other. Half the fucking country is obese. And that also includes women. So these fat women and these fat guys find each other and they fall in love and they're fucking together. Like that happens.
That is true.
All the time.
But those obese women still won't. They still go after the guys that are.
And the fat guys still want a hot fucking young chick. Yeah, of course. They're not going to get them, but they want them.
The fat chicks, the fat chicks can still pull hot dudes. A lot of hot dudes. There's a lot of guys I know because a lot of people, game goes into this as well. If a guy is like got fucking game, he can actually bridge the gap a lot. And a woman doesn't have to. But a guy, if he has like game, he can pull a pretty good looking chick as a bigger guy. So game it's a thing, but it's very rare. Most of the time, big guys don't really have good game because they've been big their whole life. And they've never really had any opportunity. Like for me, I could gain 100 pounds right now and I'll still have a game because I just I have a no care attitude and it just really worked out for me. I think women are just stupid in my area though. You know what I'm saying? I think they're just dumb. Johan says, nobody likes fat dudes. I'm fat and I don't even like me. I've never had a girl tell me she liked me because I was obese. They're liars. They're liars. 100%. 100%. When I used to go to clubs, I don't go to clubs anymore. But when I used to go to Vegas, go to a club or something, and girls would come up to me, like drunk girls, and they would feel my chest and my like biceps without me saying anything. No consent given, by the way, which I don't really give a fuck, but no consent given. And I've had girls in clubs walk up and rub my chest and shoulders. They don't do that. They don't walk up and rub fat guys. It's not what they do. Sorry, it's not a thing. Carrie in the chat says, Cody, do you think women have game? No. No woman has game.
I don't think
women
need to.
There's probably one or two per state that like are really laid back and can pull guys. I mean, that they don't need game. That's the whole point. Biologically, women don't need game. They don't need game to be successful. A woman that is a 6 can fuck almost any guy she comes in contact with, almost any of them. She doesn't need a personality. It's why it's so hard to find an interesting woman as a man. And I'm sure it's the same as a female. But when I was on Tinder, bro, every girl I hung out with was, I like Netflix and wine, and I have no interest, and I'm boring. That was almost every one of them, with the exception of 2 in the 2 years. I hung out with a girl every other day or every 3 days. 2 of them were interesting in that 2-year period.
What happened to those 2?
I still hang out with them all the time.
I love that.
Ass girl.
Okay.
So that's the thing.
Explains it.
That's the thing, man. Girls don't need to. A woman can walk up to any guy on the street, being a 6, any guy they would come in contact with, and be like, would you like to like go in the bathroom and have sex? And 9 out of 10 guys will say yes. A guy that looks like Alan Rickson or something, jacked, could walk up to 100 girls in New York.
Alan Rickson?
He's the guy from Reacher.
Oh, of course. Why would I even ask that?
Yeah.
That's who you're obsessed with.
He could walk up to 100 girls and ask them if they want to have sex in a bathroom, and every one of them, with the exception of maybe one, would throw something or slap or call the police. That's the difference. Men have to build themselves up to be attractive to the other sex. Women don't have to. Women could just be hot. Look at you right now. You know how many dudes in my chat would dump a load in you right now?
I feel so special.
I'm one of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, that's the thing, is you ain't got to do shit.
See, but the thing is, like, I realize that doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like, it means nothing because anyone would.
Yeah, it doesn't mean anything, right? So
like,
who do you go after? You go after guys that are harder to obtain. If you were going after a guy, you would go after a guy that's harder to obtain. It's more interesting, more mysterious.
No, for me, it's more just having stuff in common, having common interests, something that you actually like to spend time with. Those things are really important. Looks fade. It doesn't matter. They're going to fade.
Not for guys.
And that's also not true.
Guys fade when they're like 65. Women fade when they're like 22.
I've seen some 45-year-old rough looking fucking fatty bald dudes. It's a
Nick
bummer.
doesn't count. Okay.
Oh
Nick
my
doesn't
God.
count.
He has so much hair.
Nick's not fat though.
So much. No, he's not fat either. Obviously.
Now I'm talking about Nick Recato.
Oh.
Nick Recato's not fat at all.
No, he's so skinny.
Yeah, he's death skinny. He's Gollum skinny. Steve Chino says only ugly cars have OnlyFans. You don't see Jenna Ortega on OnlyFans. She's too hot for that. Also, Cyberpod looks great. I disagree. Jenna Ortega is part of the elite baby blood drinking Illuminati Hollywood group, and Zia's not. So Zia's got to show her asshole to make bills happen. That's just how this works, you know. And also, you got to be cool too. Zia's cool. A lot of girls, dude. I know hot girls that have OnlyFans and no one fucking subscribes to that shit. Like because the girls suck at it. They're not good at marketing themselves and they're boring as fuck.
I'm not great at marketing myself either, to be honest with you. I need to promote more and be better.
Samantha says, I posted my mom's obituary link in locals. If anyone could send her flowers, I'd appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Yes, we talked about this last show. We love you, Samantha, and we appreciate your support. And I know you've been going through some shit lately, but I'm glad you're here, and thank you for that. And I posted your mom's obituary in my chat just now. So everybody go give that a look, see, send her some flowers. She's been going through some hell lately, man. Like real hell, like actual hell, man. So get on it, doggone it. Appreciate you for being here. A few celebrities do have OnlyFans. Well, I mean, like
that's true.
Black women rappers always have them.
They do. But and then also, what was the Bella Thorne? She was the other one that did OnlyFans.
Who the hell's Bella Thorne?
I don't know. She's some actress, but I don't really even know who she is.
I've never seen this bitch in anything.
I don't know what. I don't know what she's famous for. I just know she's famous. And she does OnlyFans.
Looks like she's in a lot of D movies.
That sounds about right then.
She looks like she would have an OnlyFans. She looks like that boring kind of smelly girl. You know, they always look smelly. Like I don't know what it is. Like she just kind of looks like she would smell a little.
I can see that. I've seen guys and girls where you look at them and you're like, I bet you stink a bit. Yeah. I don't know what it is. They might not. They might be fresh and clean. It's just they kind of look like they smell. It's a weird thing.
Gross. Gross. Yeah, I don't like it. I like girls that look like they smell good.
Oh, she apparently was on a Disney Channel. She was on the Disney Kid. She was in some Disney Channel show. I've never seen it.
That's guaranteed millions right there, bro. That's guaranteed millions. If you were a child star and you started OnlyFans, you are good. You know what? I'm surprised. You remember the police officer chick? Let's see.
Hot blonde one?
No.
All right.
Sex with everybody. I'm just typing in Google.
Oh, the one that banged all the yeah. I know what you're talking about. She
so this girl,
everyone.
This girl right here.
And she looks like a gremlin.
How in the absolute shitbag?
I don't know.
When she was trending everywhere, she was trending for like a week on social media, trending, and she looks like a little mouse gremlin thing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
She was trending for a week. How did she not make an OnlyFans the first day she's trending and become a multimillionaire?
Dude, she should have done that. You're absolutely right. If she had done that, it wouldn't matter if she got fired. That's what I'm saying. You know what? Like, look, realistically, the coolest thing to do is what Belle Delphine does. She makes all this fucking money and then she just disappears. And then she comes back every once in a while, makes a bunch of money, and then she just fucking disappears. I'd still want to do YouTube though, because it's fun as hell and I love it.
Yeah, if I made $1 million, I'd still be here every damn other day.
Absolutely. But it's one of those things though, where you know you don't have to chronically be online. I think that is what is nice about having that kind of money. Yeah.
So I don't understand how she didn't make an OnlyFans. She would have made $28 million in a month. She should have capitalized on her beaver looking ass, and she should have brought a fucking giant black ass, just Drex or something, just to fucking in every hole and just finish all just brutalize this chick in like 30 videos, put out one a day. She would have made $28 million, $30 million in 1 month, and she could have
retire for the rest of your life.
Yeah. You best believe, bro. You best believe. If for some reason, okay, for example, if somebody released like dick pics of me, I have like a picture of me that's like my penis out and I'm in Las Vegas and I looked real nice. I look pretty good. I look pretty jacked in it. And I sent it to a girl a long time ago. If she leaked that, and it came out on Twitter, I would fucking quote tweet it, and if it started trending or something crazy, I would start an OnlyFans immediately and start putting fucking pictures of me duking chicks or videos.
Yeah.
I'd be like, come on, let's make millions. Let's do this shit.
Or just even jerking off for the gay guys. That's what they want.
Do they like that?
Absolutely.
Hey, gay guys in the
like
chat,
that.
do you
Maybe I'm the
like
only
when
one.
dudes do that? I don't feel like that's very sexy. To like just jerk off.
I love it.
No, maybe it is because Mal, why do you have to scare me every day? Like, God, he's a freaking psycho. Every day. My door doesn't close because I guess it's that time of the year where my house shifts like a 1/16 of an inch. So it's like on my third floor is where my thing is, my studio. And I close it and it won't latch anymore. And he just barrels through and it swings open and scares the living dicks off me every freaking stream.
I want to see.
He comes in, you got food, bro? Every day. But anyways, NASCAR boot you. That's true. Well, no. One of those girls have an OnlyFans. What's her name? Natalie Decker. She has an OnlyFans. I'm pretty sure. Anyway,
Paige Van Zant. She's used to be an MMA fighter. She has one now too.
Yeah. But anyways, I did have a guy that sent me a bunch of stuff on Instagram, and it was about retail stuff. It was like, I work at Dollar General and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, cool. And then like it said play video, and I thought he was like playing like a video about Dollar General, and I played it, and it was him just jerking off and like shooting a load. And I was audibly screamed.
That's a bummer. What the
oh
fuck?
Oh my God.
No guy wants to see that, except unless he's gay.
Yeah. So maybe gay dudes love that shit. I don't know. I was so shocked. Could not believe. Needs more money to raise, so she has OnlyFans. I want to look at Natalie Decker's OnlyFans. No, I feel like I looked it up one time. Does she have an OnlyFans? I feel like I thought of that. Maybe I just imagined that. I might have imagined it because I thought I like looked it up one day and there was nothing there, and I thought I may have imagined it. I don't fucking know, man. It's her website's right here. She might not actually have one. I might have imagined, or she might have deleted it immediately or something. I don't fucking know, man. But yeah, I mean, I did. Fuck, make some money, bro. If you have any clout as a girl, as a guy, you have to have a lot of clout. But if you have any clout, send me a link to it, Arca News. If you have any clout as a girl, you can become a millionaire off OnlyFans immediately. Do it.
Yep.
Don't worry about what people think. Yeah, the cop who won. Yeah. Dude, Maria says the cop won a $500K settlement, claims supervised groomed her. She banged every officer on the force. She banged every officer on the force 30 times a day, and she won $500,000 from the city.
That's wild.
She won, but she could have made more on OnlyFans.
Yeah, no, she would have made way more on OnlyFans. Well, here's the thing: people are going to think stuff about you regardless of what you do. It doesn't matter. And I think I've said this before. I've been called both a slut and a prude in my life by two completely different people. Everyone's going to have differing pictures of you in their head based on information, based on not even who you really are. It's oftentimes it's what people project onto you, how they see you. And it doesn't matter whether you do it or you don't do it. It's just, you have to do what is true to you for the life that you want to have.
Yep. That's one thing you need to learn as a teenager. Don't stop caring about people think.
Yeah, you have to. People are going to think something always.
Day one, stop caring about what people think. Because if you care about what people think, you will fail. Right? You know how many people a day are like, oh, Camelot's a dumbass. He's not winning every single race that he's ever participated in. He's a loser, piece of shit, dumbass. If I listen to that stuff, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. I do listen to it in a way that I help it motivate me. But I don't, I've never took it seriously. Like, oh God, I'm so sad. You know what I'm saying? Because the people that are saying that shit are the only people that say that kind of stuff are people that have never done anything. And they're 42. They work 9 to 5 at Dollar Tree or something still. And they're alone in their like studio apartment. And they're like waiting until they get rich to get that car they want. Well, I'm rich one day. I'm like, boy, you're 42. You're not going to be rich one day. You don't just become rich. It doesn't just happen. You don't just become rich. It's not a thing. And like Sean says, congrats on the top 10. Yeah, I got a top 10 in an ARCA race recently. My first race ever, and I got a top 10. And those people were still, well, you still suck. You still suck, and you're still a failure and a piece of shit. And they got anime avatars, and they sit there chronically on Discord just talking shit about people.
Well, because no one that's actually successful or maybe not even necessarily super successful, but just content with their lives, spend that much time hating on someone else. They're too busy. They're too busy either being content with their lives, their families, whatever they have going on, or being successful. They're not, those people don't say anything. It's always the losers who are upset that they're not where someone else is in life. They're the ones that say those things.
Yeah, you'll 100%. Everybody, every single person that acts like that on social media, they don't have anything going on. It's crabs in a bucket. They're pissed because why do you ever see a giant content creator jump in one of these clip channels fucking comment section and agree with them?
No.
Oh yeah, I agree. Camelot's a bitch. No, you will never see a content creator with more than 5,000 subs ever talking about anybody in comments. They don't give a fuck because they're doing their thing.
Yeah, I don't care and I don't have time for it.
It's people that don't put work into anything, and they yell at everything everybody did. I could, and this isn't going to happen, but I'm giving you a hypothetical like fantasy situation. I could strike a deal with a giant team somehow and go on and win races and win a championship, and these people would say the same shit. Oh, you're a failure, and the only reason you did a thing is because you did a thing, and it doesn't matter. You're a failure, you're a piece of shit. I hate you. I hope you die. It does not matter. So I could become the best ever, become an actor, and become fucking worth like $200 billion and become top on Forbes. And these people would say the same thing. They would be sitting in their apartment. A piece of shit. He only got famous because he only got rich because I could. They just scream into the void.
Or
no one cares.
The other sort of mindset that they have that I've also seen is, I don't understand why people like this person. I don't get why people like them. You don't have to get why people like them. People do. Shut the fuck up. Like, it doesn't matter what you think.
That is a weird one. It's like I don't see how people like this person. I'm like, well, apparently somebody does.
Enough people do that you're very successful. So whatever the fuck they're not seeing, other people are seeing. It's a completely ridiculous thing to say.
Yeah, I'll never. Hey, Leon, my boy, where you been, son? How you doing? Yeah, I agree with you, Leon Lionheart. People they just want to understand that they're miserable. By the way, we're 150 likes away from goal. We're 150 likes away from goal.
Like it.
And we're 447 from Naked Snake. 447 from Naked Snake and Naked Zia with her giant titties, her new titties.
This is, by the way, this is no bra. This is my boobs with no bra on.
They're starting to look fucking peak, bro.
I am like thrilled with these titties. They're dropping and fluffing in a beautiful way where I'm super stoked on like the shape and everything. So
and I tell you, I would absolutely love if I could just go get my titties made like more peckly.
I'm sure they have pec implants. I bet that's the thing. I don't know how good they are, but I bet they exist.
I probably wouldn't qualify for it because like my chest is already really big. They'd be like, oh, bro, you have too much muscle. You got to stop working out for a year. I'd be like, no, fuck that. That's stupid. I'm never going to do that. Absolutely not. I would rather die. Kill me now. I love working out. Dude, I went to the gym today and I was so tired because I've been on planes every fucking day. And I sat on the bench and did like 315 for 8. And I just did it like 4 sets and then got up and did some flies and just sat there. I could not work out, but I was glad I was there. You know what I'm saying?
It makes you feel accomplished.
Yeah. Didn't Ellen Page get those? She got ab implants. Ellen Page got ab implants.
That is silly as hell. Why?
It's so funny because I don't think there's bicep implants yet or shoulder implants.
I know they have calf implants.
Yeah, they have calf implants. Yeah. But I don't think like technologically it's far enough like so you can get shoulder and bicep implants. But Ellen Page got ab implants and she weighs like 105 pounds because obviously she's very, very depressed. So she doesn't eat. She weighs like 5 pounds. And she got ginormous bodybuilder ab implants with these tiny little stick arms. It's the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. It's so silly.
Yeah, because that's something you can work for. I couldn't work for my tits to get this big. It's just not possible. If I could have, I would have. But you can earn abs if that's what you want. Getting ab implants is the silliest thing I've ever heard.
It's so silly. And look how jacked and ridiculous these abs are. Versus the absolutely zero muscle mass in shoulders and zero muscle mass in biceps and zero muscle mass in forearm and zero muscle mass anywhere else. but has these giant bodybuilder abs. It's so
that is
funny.
hysterical. It doesn't look real.
Well, it's because it's not real.
Just because it's not. Oh no.
It's so fucking silly, man.
Oh.
God, they're like as big as a bodybuilder on stage at Mr. Olympia, and then you got that tiny everything else. It's the fucking funniest shit I've ever seen.
This doesn't match at all.
It's so weird, so weird at all. I'll never understand it, man. I'll absolutely never understand it. It's the silliest shit, and I don't get it. People are asking where is Cecil. Cecil blew me off, unfortunately.
Oh, Cecil.
Bro, it is real hard getting a guest on Saturdays nowadays. It's just almost impossible.
I think it's because Saturdays people are like, I'm going out. This is my night out. I'm not at home. It is tough. It is really tough on Saturdays.
Yes, it's brutal, man. It's absolutely brutal. So I asked like 40 people in the last 3 days, and they all said no. And Cecil said, I'll hop on in like an hour. And then Cecil said, he messaged me and said he's not coming. I'm like, oh, that sucks. So
thanks, Cecil.
I had to cancel Monday and I cancel Saturday, and I streamed alone Wednesday. It's pretty much my life now. It's just how it is, man. It's how it is.
That's why I do most of my streams alone.
Yeah, that seems to be the only thing I can really do anymore. Because when I schedule shows out, like I had like 3 scheduled shows out 3 weeks in advance, and they all canceled the day of, or the day before.
It's the worst. It's too late to get anyone after that. Booking people is tough. That's why being a booker is like a legitimate job.
Well, yeah, that's true. I used to be real good at it, but I think we've hit a climate to where if you don't get 1,000 viewers concurrent, bare minimum, no one above like 10,000 subs will come on your show. I think that's about where we're at now, unless you know them personally.
Right.
I think that's about where it is. About where it is now. Somebody says you need a manager. I've tried to get people to be booking and pay them for booking, and it's not worked out yet. So if you want to be my booker, DM me and see if you can make it happen, but I doubt it. But speaking of booking, Kristen McGough is trying to get us to Naked Snake by himself.
Holy moly.
Kristen McGough, my man. Give us a front double biceps here.
Oh, okay.
There you go. It looks pretty good.
And then also, they're getting really bouncy.
Oh my god, it looks like a 3D image. It looks like a 3D. You look like you're on fucking Dead or Alive. Volleyball. They're just.
I love them. They make me so happy. If there's one thing I'm happy about right now, it's these titties.
Same. I like them. What's up, Rakin? How you doing? Rakin nods in the chat.
Hey, Rakin.
Kristen McGough said, since I caught you guys live and still have a little money left after bill season, bro. Kristen McGough coming in strong.
Look at that.
Where is he at on my car? He's somewhere around here. Kristen McGough. Yeah, there he is. You're on the car, my friend. Of course you are. Thank you so much. You're on the car for Kansas. Thank you.
Where is
huge 2,000 Norwegian krogans.
Sorry. He's from Norway.
Yes.
Okay. I know this is not exactly the same, but is Norwegian money and Swedish money similar?
They're not the same, no.
They're not the same. Okay. Because I just started, and it made me think of Kristoff, actually, funnily enough, because I started watching the Swedish Border Patrol Sweden. Yeah. And because they were talking about the money, and I know it's not the same, but it did make me think of Kristoff. And then I was listening to the language, and I was like, it's a weird language. I've never heard anyone speak Swedish before.
Yeah. Swedish currency is called SEK.
Okay. SEK.
Yeah, it's the Swedish krona. They're about I think they're 10 cents on the dollar for US money. So 1,000 krona would be $100.
Okay, yeah, because it's always like, it's $13,000 or 13,000 kroner for all this alcohol, and I'm like, okay, that seems insane. But I've never looked into the conversion rate.
Rob, thank you so much. Love you. I appreciate you, Chris McGough. You are the man. You are the myth. You are the legend. We are now 247 from Naked Snake. 247, boys. We hit that fast, that hard. Our balls are shaking. Our PPs are hard. Zia's leaving a damn trail behind her everywhere she goes.
Slugs trail.
More accurate than you think. Thank you so much. I love you so much, Chris McGough. Saul says, I get that I'm at the gym 4 days a week and I'm down to 15% body fat and I'm up to 185 bench press. I hate missing a day. Dude, I'm right there with you.
Hell yes.
When you get to the point of hating missing a day at the gym, you're doing something right, son.
Dude, I love that.
I'm
I'm trying to get back to that point.
Keep the ball shaking. I'm the same way, Saul. Thank you so much, Saul. And thank you again, Kristen McGough. You're getting us there. We're so close to that beautiful naked snaky snake. Speaking of Sweden, what are y'all's thoughts of Sabaton? I hate Sabaton's vocals, but I think they're a great group. The vocals, I don't like that kind of vocal. What I like is Teresa's battle vocals. I don't like the Sabaton top. I've never liked it. You know, it's like it's either Hellstorm or Elstorm. It's one of those. They have the same kind of vocals. I don't like that shit. I think it's super lame.
You also hate a band that I love. God damn it. Suddenly I'm forgetting the name of them. No, Deftones. Do you really hate Deftones?
I went
Cody, what the fuck?
I saw them recently.
I saw them recently too.
Terrible.
What?
I don't like that drony shit.
Oh my god, they're one of my favorite bands of all time. I bet
they are. You're a white girl, of course they are. Well,
oh my god,
you only kind of like them, right?
No, I love them so much. There's few musics that make me as horny as Deftones.
Oh my god! Of course, it's something about it. Women love that shit.
Yeah, because it's Chino's voice is sex.
Oh, I knew you were gonna say his fucking name in front of me.
Yeah, of course. Also, Sad Lad Chad, thank you. It's Volbeat. Thank you. Yes. You also hate Volbeat, and I love Volbeat. I don't understand.
Fuck that man. Fuck you. How about that? Like that?
Love him.
Yeah. No, but I don't like Sabaton's vocals.
God damn.
I don't like
Sabaton.
I've never liked that. I always thought it's silly. You know.
Look, Sean, I disagree with you heavily that the Deftones are overrated, but I do love Passenger so fucking much. And also Maynard is my other. Deftones and Tool are probably two of my favorite. Stone Pony, Mrs. Hayes. That's where I saw Deftones, at the Stone Pony. And The Offspring.
I don't see. That's the thing. Fucking okay. So Deftones, Mastodon.
I love Mastodon.
I know you do. I know you do. And what was that other band you just said? Tool. These are all in that genre of like everybody for some reason loves these bands, and they are so boring to me.
Because they're amazing.
Fucking that one song the one Tool song that everyone loves. And it just plays that same fucking riff for like 2 minutes over and over and over. I hate that shit. I can't do it, man.
But Eulogy is like my favorite Tool song of all time.
It's something else. You get somebody in the chat will get it immediately.
It's Sober or something.
No, I know that one, but no, not that one. It's something else. It plays that fucking the bass riff starts, then it plays the guitar.
Schism. Yeah.
Schism. Yeah, that one.
However the fuck you say
that fucking song. Oh my god, I can't stand that shit. For like an hour, and nothing's happening. I'm like, please, God. I like Dream Theater, bro. Dream Theater is like the most unexpected random bullshit happening all the time, and I love it. I can't do the whole beep 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 like for fucking an hour. I can't do it.
That's one song. That's one song.
Do something different. Fuck them.
Vicarious.
I think it's the newbies version of I think this is technical because I don't know nothing about music. I think that's why people like Tool. They're like, bro, this is like really technical music, and I'm like, oh, you play music? And they're like, no. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense because it's not.
I will tell you though, Danny Carey is some hard ass shit to play. My dad's been playing drums for like fucking 40 years probably at this point, and he has a hard time playing Danny Carey. His odd ass time signature shit, it's not easy.
I'll show you Danny Carey. Let's stream Stop Ethan real quick.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna stream Stop Ethan real quick. Look at this. No, go back. It was hilarious. Hold on. Come on.
Ripple Flicks.
What? Oh, come on. How do I find this? I wish the YouTube thing was better.
Amazing.
Okay, here we go.
We're going to see the car right now.
Here we go.
Oh, is this you?
Yeah, it's me. You can approach things. I love it.
That's great.
Absolutely beautiful.
That's
Love it.
awesome.
Fucking Ethan's great, man.
I love that.
Ethan's great, man. He's a good dude. I don't even mind that he takes all my viewers. I love him. He deserves to take them. I will not let Flash take them anymore. No, I don't like that. No, I'm just kidding. Flash is a joke. It's an inside joke, kind of. But yeah, no, it's the frog car. By the way, go like the frog car. Post the link in the chat, boys. I need you to go like the frog car. We are 2:47 from Naked Snake on a beautiful Saturday. And we got a little bit of time left, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Replay Paul Walker's fiery car crash. What is wrong with you, Mohi? The fuck's wrong?
Damn.
Oh man. What am I wearing? These are Sennheiser HD 600s. Best headphones you can get. And that's not really true. I'm very biased and I love the Sennheisers. I'm a Sennheiser man. Okay. You're not getting them away from me.
Sennheiser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Stop being gay. You're being gay. Right? Oh man. What do you got going on in the future, Zia? Except for crying.
Except for what?
Crying.
Oh, except for crying. Well, that's my newest thing. I do butt stuff and I cry in my OnlyFans content.
Oh yeah, you did a butt plug thing. Yeah?
I did a butt plug video. I had the little jeweled butt plug in. It was really cute, and I got it in there and I got it out, and it was.
I got it in there and I got it out.
I got it in and I got it out, and it was great. What do I have coming up? Just my usual streams. A Sunday, that's tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm doing my snack stream. Got some more random snacks to go through. I don't even know what I have. I just go I go ham on these snack shopping sprees where I go and I spend too much money on snacks, but then I'm good for a month or two and I'm just set. And then I go through my snack pile and I'm like, all right, what are we going to do today? So yeah, I got that on Sunday. Monday, X-Ray Girl should be back. So we're getting back to Torchwood and Doctor Who. Tuesday is Zia next Tuesday. Thursday, Unqualified Experts. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much everything.
Yeah, and then Saturday you won't be at Talladega because you suck.
And Saturday I won't be at Talladega because I'm poor. But hey, I'm working on it. I'm super, super close to. I am like a trash panda. I just go through my little trash cabinet like this with my hands and I pick things up like that. I'm super close to getting my debt paid off. I've got about 10,400 in debt left.
How much?
10,400.
That's not bad at all.
It's not bad. I've worked really, really hard to pay it off over this year, and it's been stressful, but I'm getting there.
God, yeah. I bet that will feel really nice.
It's gonna feel. I'm gonna cry. I'll cry. I'll call you, and I'll call you crying. If I call you crying, you know that's what it is.
God, could you imagine? Could you imagine being debt free?
No.
I won't.
Yes.
My house is the only debt I have, really.
Oh, my house. That's another story. I will not be debt free completely because of house.
It is brutal. It is because my property taxes went up so substantially that my payment went up like $800. God, it's crazy.
That's insane. That's too much. That's way too much. I'm gonna sell my. Slosher, seriously, the second surgery fucked me up. Without this second surgery, which I had to get, unfortunately, I would have been able to just pay the debt off. I had that money set aside to throw at debt. And also I had some dental work that needed to get done. That's now been pushed. I don't know when that's going to happen, but I am legitimately thinking about selling this, or not legitimately thinking, I'm going to sell this house and, get to a point where I can save up enough of a down payment so that my mortgage is too high. It's crazy. I can't keep paying the mortgage I'm paying now for long term. It's insane.
Yeah. No, I agree. I'm going to I'll probably refinance eventually, but I got to get my PMI taken off. PMI is only like $180 though. It doesn't
still,
really.
No, but it does.
See, that freaking payment increase killed me. Leon Lionheart says house is not debt in a way. I agree. I agree with that.
Yeah.
It's not really factored. It's not really super factored in when you're thinking about debt. Most people, when they think about debt, it's like credit card debt.
Yeah. For me, it's credit card debt, but a lot of it stemmed from the house. It was stuff that I needed to do the house right away that I didn't have money for. Buying this house was definitely a learning experience. Buying your first house you're like, okay, this is what I should have done differently. This is what I'm going to do differently next time. I have so much more knowledge going into buying the next house that I'm not going to do what I did with this one. It wasn't a complete disaster, but it definitely wasn't the best.
Yeah, it's brutal, man. It's brutal as hell. It's pretty outrageous, but luckily it's not too bad. Mrs. Hayes says you can't complain to somebody with property taxes from New Jersey.
Yeah.
My property taxes went from $1,600 to almost $10,000 in 1 year.
Which is wild. Your property taxes are higher, but your house is worth like 3 times my house.
Right.
So there's that.
Yeah, and it's funny because I got a letter in the mail, and it was from my mortgage company, I think. I don't really remember. It was from somebody. A hair in my nose.
Get it?
It's from somebody, and I read the letter, and it was like, your house was recently evaluated or whatever, or appraised, and my house had went up like $160,000 in value. It
Which in a
like
way
just
is
says
great.
it just said like 750 to 850 or something. And I was like, oh, that's great. And it says, so now here's your new equity or whatever. And I'm like, oh, great. And it was like, also, here's your property taxes now. And I'm like, wait a second. Wait a second. And it's like, here's your new payment. And I was like, no, go back, please.
Yeah, no, that's the shitty part.
I would rather pay less and have a less house. Please, God, Jesus. It's crazy. When I first moved here, my mortgage was like $3,200, and it's closing in on $5,000 now.
No, that's too much. That's too much.
Property taxes has went up twice since I've owned this house.
Oy.
And it's because I technically live in yes, Leon Lionheart. I technically live in the city, I guess. And as you can imagine, Huntsville is the only city in Alabama that's like a left city, because it's a college city.
Yeah.
That is, if you go anywhere in Alabama during COVID, and I mean anywhere in Alabama, everybody has like their camouflage hats on with little fish hooks in them, and no one wore a mask. In Huntsville, there were like half the people in stores had masks on and like pink hair. And those people are still there, by the way. I went somewhere yesterday. Or no, I went to Costco. I think it was Costco today. And I saw like 4 women, and they were like 5'2" and overweight and had like blue or green hair, and they had masks on and everything. There's like it's the city I live in. Now granted, it's a great city, but it's going fast. It's going down fast.
That's what happens. It sucks. It's these super cute little towns where it's affordable, but there's still stuff going on. There's still stuff happening, and you get there, and then people start to realize, they're like, ooh, it's affordable here, but there's nightlife, there are restaurants, there's places we can go. It's, there's parks. It's all these really nice places, and they get overrun with these people that just ruin it. They ruin the whole goddamn thing.
Well, it's because they come from places that are irreprehensibly destroyed, like LA or something, and they'll come to Huntsville, and then they'll be like, we need to vote these policies in place for like transgender people, and they just completely fuck it all up again, because they don't understand why their city became shit. They have no idea. And the population for my city has went up like 45% in the last 3 years. Because it's an exodus city. It's one of the big cities that people come to because it's cheap. Not anymore. It was. My house that I bought 2 years ago was $380,000 in like 2014 or 2016.
Amazing.
And it's closing in on $1 million, and that's been like 7 years or 8 years.
That's starting to happen everywhere. Because like I said, I'm moving at some point in the not too distant future. So it's going to be one of those things where I've been looking at different places to move, and I keep looking up all those towns where, I don't want to live in the middle of nowhere. I'm not that person. I grew up on a small island in the middle of the Pacific in a tiny town on that small island. I don't want to go back to that, but I would like to move somewhere not as much going on as where I'm at now. So it's like a nice in between, but literally every place I look at where it's like it's a small, cute little town is expensive as fuck. Like the average house price is like $600,000-$700,000.
God, it's crazy.
Everywhere.
Yeah. That's the thing is, if things continue how they will, fucking Baron chat, you killing me, man, by saying Gadsden in my chat makes me want to ban you.
Who's Gadsden?
It's where I grew up.
What? Oh, okay.
It is a shithole. Anyways,
no.
The thing is, man, I think in about 5 to 6 years, my house will be like 1.3.
That's amazing.
And I'll probably sell it and pocket the $700,000 and fucking dip the hell out and move about an hour north and get a fucking same kind of house, same like size, same, because I'm cool with where I am. But I wouldn't mind moving like 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes north, and getting a big ass house and having a yard and pocketing 600 grand. That's what I'm gonna do.
That sounds perfect.
So, that's my idea. Because if it goes up to 1.3 or 1.4, yeah, there's no way in hell I'm not gonna sell. I'm gonna be like, all right, bitches, I'm out
before it pops.
Yeah, I'll be out for sure. Because it's almost tripled its value since 2016. So all it's got to do is not even double, and it'll be to where I would be like, yeah, fucking, I'm out. I'm gonna move to Tony, Alabama. I'll see y'all later.
and do it, because I might be with Slosher on this. I could be wrong, but I've been reading a lot about it because I'm keeping an eye on it. He says the market is going to crash in the next 2 years. It's very, very, very possible. Very possible. It can't continue to go up as much as it is sustainably.
So somebody said yellow chat raid or yellow flash raid. What do you mean yellow flash raid? Yellow flash ain't done. Is he done already? There's no way. Ain't no way yellow flash is done already. My boy. I was just talking about yellow flash a minute ago. It says Mark's gonna crash in 2 years. I feel like everybody always says that. Whenever houses are going up in price, they're always like, yeah, it's gonna crash, bro.
Well, here's the thing. It usually does crash, but it's the same sort of thing like the stock market. And this is also something I've been researching because I'm trying to figure out the best way to save for the future. Housing price, stock market, same thing. There is going to be a crash because there's always a crash. That's just going to happen. But it's no matter what, always going to go up back to what it was before the crash. Like, it will go up. It'll just take a longer period of time. There will be a crash. There's always, it's a constant. You look at the graph and it's a constant up and down, but the trend is steadily going upwards.
That makes sense. Speaking of making sense, thanks everybody that came from Yellow Flash. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys for coming over here, giving me some love. Make sure you like the show in honor of Yellow Flash. He's a good guy. Yeah, I hope I get to see him sometime this year. I don't think we're doing Matsuri this year. I'm gonna contact somebody. But I contacted the person that did it last time, and they were like, yeah, no. And I'm like, fuck. So I already contact somebody else and see if I can make it happen. It looks like I might have to make it happen. And I don't know how the hell I'm going to do this with racing, because you have to they want me or somebody like me to set the entire thing up, like me. And I'm like, I don't work there. But we'll see. I'm going to try to make it happen. But I've been real. I keep hitting roadblocks. Speaking of roadblocks, Christoph of a golf, 3,000 Norwegian Rogies. He's on the car 5 times for Kansas. Every $100 super chat goes on my race car for Kansas. And Christoph McGough says, for fuck's sake, nobody? Single-handedly getting us $4.50 from Fight Milk on a Saturday. Thank you so much.
Christoph.
My boy Chris McGough did it. What a great man. He is half the super chats tonight by himself.
Amazing.
Hot 80 damn. What a beautiful man. Thank you so much, man. I don't deserve that love. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for all your love. That's way too much. And I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. That put us into Naked Snake territory. Thank you so much, Kristen McGough. Next is Fight Milk. Big shout out to my boy. Big love. And big shout out to Yellow Flash for the raid. I appreciate you, Yellow Flash. And I hope you guys are doing well over there. We were talking about Mutahar. Talking about a lot. Look, I'm going to get y'all's take since Yellow Flash people came in. What do you guys think about this? And I'm just speaking purely from a don't care kind of attitude. So Mutahar shares this post saying that the fact that some guy did an AI alteration of this girl's ass on this like poster for the show was porn addiction. And I said, this is a L take. If you say that you're addicted to porn for appreciating a curvy female, that's silly to me. Now, I'll give you further context. What he's meaning by this is altering a real girl to have a fatter ass is creepy. Now, that being said, the same people that are angry about this and the same people calling it creepy are also all lolicons. They're all into hentai. They're all into porn. But they're yelling at people saying they have a porn addiction. And it just so happens that everybody that's angry at my post, not Mutahar, by the way, because people keep thinking I'm talking about Mutahar. I'm not. People that are getting angry at me are always like effeminate, patchy, bearded, like white dudes that are doing their whole, I was in high school and I was friends with girls and I was a simp, so maybe they'll have sex with me. Look, dude, you're not going to stop AI's progress. they're like, oh, this girl didn't give consent to have her ass out. Every photograph taken for every advert from every model agency since 1994 has been altered or photoshopped after Photoshop came in without their consent, by the way. You know, they just signed a piece of paper for the deal and fucking did the shoot. So now saying it's creepy is weird, right? That it's not weird. It's silly. It's very silly. Holy shit, it's just an ass. Like, are we at this point right now to just saying you like an ass means you're addicted to porn? Bro, you know how often I watch porn? Look, I will say this right now. I appreciate a good porn night, and it's usually with a chick. Because women are all about like fucking women. Like, I know, and it's always really hot girls too. It's not fucking fat gross ones. But I'll hang out with a hot ass bitch, and she will, dude, you want to watch some porn? I'm like, I guess, yeah. Pull some.
Yeah, it's hot. It's hot to watch porn with your partner.
It's fun.
Absolutely.
But this is very rare. It's like once in a blue moon where some porn happens somewhere, you know. And I just think it's the silliest thing. Like saying somebody's addicted to porn because you like a fat ass. That's crazy to me. Absolutely.
Also,
crazy.
it's not a serious thing. It's honestly, it's just a harmless thing of like, you know, people did that to me when I had no boobs. People made like AI images of me with boobs, and I was like, ooh.
Yeah, dude. Leon Lionheart says you will not stop AI. There's no laws, and even if there was laws in place, Russia's going to do it, and people are going to get it on VPN. You cannot stop technological progress. The best thing you can do is realize what it's capable of and just let's have it happen. And if it pisses you off, it pisses you off. It was funny when the Taylor Swift porn came out, like the AI porn of Taylor Swift or her getting duked by like the trash dude from fucking Sesame Street. And she was so mad about it. And I'm like, oh my God, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, it's weird because it gets into weird territory. I'm always a little bit torn on that. In one sense, it's not you.
Yeah.
In another sense, it's going to get so hyper realistic that it's going to look like you, and that's a weird territory to get into.
Yeah, that the issue is there's no stopping it. So
that is the problem. Yeah,
we need to understand that it's coming, and it's going to be obvious. Like it's actually, I think, going to help people. Because now if a celebrity accidentally has her porn leaked, she can just say it's AI from now on. Once it gets indistinguishable.
Yeah.
Like you could just say that now from now on. So I feel like it's a better tool, you know? And you best believe I'll be emptying my balls. Let's go. Thank you, Grifty. Says I'm broke, but here's some Gibbs. Crush Talladega. You got this, brother. Get on it, dog on it. If you ain't first. Thank you so much, Grifty. I love you. I appreciate you. Grifty coming in with a $5 super chat. I appreciate you. Make sure you go like my new video, my new frog car video. I just put it out today. The link for the video will pop up in the chat here in a second from a mod. Or I might just do it. I might just do it, actually. Yeah, I have it right here. I have it saved, bro. Have it saved. Just waiting patiently to post right now. So go post or go like this video and give it a comment down below for the algorithm. And the reason is because I'm going to be releasing a lot of racing stuff because I'm racing full-time this year. I already signed a contract. It's all gone. I'm doing it. I can't not do it. So I'll be racing the entire ARCA schedule this year with NASCAR. So there's going to be a video for every race because might as well. I would like to have them just for memories, to be fair. So put it right there. Give it a like. Comment it. Let it play through. So the rest of the videos go ham. So the rest of the videos get some love from the algorithm. Because the algorithm is not getting... Their algorithm will hate it at first. It's going to hate it, bro. It's going to hate it, bro. It's coming. So it's nothing we can do about it. Nothing we can do about it. But yeah, the AI talk is always getting a little frustrating to me. And I feel slightly different about AI art when it comes to, like, I like AI art. I think it's kick ass. I love AI art. I like the way it looks. But also I understand why maybe an artist might be kind of annoyed. The issue is commissions. I know a ton of legit artists that are very talented and they take commissions, but those commissions take 6 months and they're expensive, or 2 weeks at the fastest. There are people that it's one of those things. Is there's a reason why I play games on Steam. There's a reason, because it is instant. I can download Left 4 Dead 2 or a new release in 20 minutes with my fiber and get it cheaper, right? And that's kind of where AI is starting to come in, because you can get somebody that will do an AI thing for you in like 4 hours and charge you less, like way less. And that's so that's like, how do we fix that? Because you're not going to be able to like yell at these people. Like, that's not going to change anything. They're just going to fill the market up. I mean, there's going to be people that agree with what you're saying, but they're still commissioning AI people. They still are doing it.
It's one of those things where it's going to be a useful tool, AI, for like you said, if you need something commissioned. But
Yeah.
maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it will get good enough where it'll replace the soul and everything in human created art. But I don't know if I see that happening. I still think that art's really important.
I agree.
And I think that it's always going to have a place in culture.
I agree. I love, I adore it. I mean, I write music, I play music, I do a lot of stuff, and I understand what takes effort. It just sucks. It kind of sucks that AI art is really fast, and it is going to be impossible to not get to for people to not utilize it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sean has a good point. Look at Sean. He's so smart. Where'd he go? Fuck, Sean. Where'd your fucking chat go? It's not even on here. Where'd it go? Well, Sean, I'll just read it. He says AI art will be the best and the worst of everything simultaneously. It's going to be. Yeah.
I mean, AI in general, we're getting into weird places with AI. Just think about how long ago, video games started to become sort of a mainstream thing. It wasn't very long ago. And we're looking at even just the jump from, like, say, Ocarina of Time to the most recent Zelda game, or never mind. I'm not even going to get into that because I can't remember the name of it right now. But anyway, the point is, we've made such a large amount of progress in a short amount of time. And the same thing is going to happen with AI, where shit's going to get real weird. A lot of people are going to lose jobs. It's going to take over a lot of jobs in the workforce. And it's going to start causing problems for lawmakers, for people's, it's going to get very, very weird.
Yeah. And
very soon.
You're about to see something change. Every single marketing department that are utilizing artists for marketing purposes, it will be almost exclusively AI within 2 years, because it'll be, hey, we need a logo based on this program, and we need it by next week. And the guy that's very good at AI art, like setting it up, and is going to be like, I'll have it to you in an hour. And companies do not care about people. They're going to get the cheapest and quickest option maxed. It's going to be rough, and it sucks, because I think artists are some people that it takes so much talent, so much natural talent and curated talent. I know artists that their first, like, they when they started doing portraits, it was fucking bad, and now 2 to 5 years later, they can make photorealistic art.
Yeah.
So it's a curated talent. It's honing a skill, and it sucks because that shit's it is going away. It will always have its place, but AI will take over for companies.
Well, and that's what I was going to say. That's the thing. It will always have its place, but is that place going to be to make money? Probably not.
Yeah, damn, you're going to just stab them right in the heart, aren't you?
No, I mean, it sucks, but we're going to get to that place where artists aren't going to be used anymore for that. Like, yeah, art might still get made, but it's going to be one of those things where, think about older artists. A lot of them didn't get famous until after they died. And I think we're going to see something similar, where there's just going to be these poor artists that their art becomes really well known and world renowned after they're dead. But at that point, they're not making any money. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I agree. Speaking of agreeing, Renee Villarreal with $100 super chat. Oh, Sean with a super sticker. What the hell? When did this come in? Thank you, Renee. I love you. I appreciate you, Renee Villarreal. We are 342 until Fight Milk. Sean sends a super sticker. Love you, Sean. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate you, Sean. And thank you so much, Renee Villarreal. Let me put you on the car. I know you're already on there. Yep, you're on there twice. We're putting you on there one more time. Thank you so much. I love you. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you, Renee Villarreal. Appreciate you so much. I love you. I appreciate you. Renee's coming in strong, helping your boy out. JT Vega says some AI isn't perfect. Yeah, but within 5 years it will be. Look at how amazing, or look how obviously goofy AI art looked a year ago, 1 year ago, 1 year ago, AI art looked weirdly creepy, right? Everything was kind of distorted and fucked up looking. Like everything looked like the melting clock picture from is it Picasso or is it Salvador Dali that does the
I think that's Salvador Dali, right?
melting clocks all hanging on shit?
I wanna say, yeah.
Yeah, that like everything kind of looked like that shit a year ago. And now there's AI art videos that are 4K that look almost real. And that was 1 year from still images to videos, right? In 5 years, it will be indistinguishable. I feel like that's pretty obvious. So shut your ass, Carrie. Renee Villarreal, we love you. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for your red boy. We're closing in on Fight Milk. We got about 10 minutes left. Get on it, doggone it. I love you. Appreciate you, Renee. Make sure you like the stream. We're 100 away from goal. We have 450 people watching. Hit that like button. Kiss it right on the lips, bro. Right on the lips. Let's do this. Kiss them. Give them some love. Thank you, Renee. Grifty says, oh my God, 13-year-old me just busted. Hottie like Zia just said Ocarina of Time. Girls didn't even know those words when I was growing up.
That was one of the first games I ever played. Still hands to this day, one of my favorite games of all time. I replayed it, oh God, maybe 7 years ago at this point, 8 years ago, a long time. Yeah, probably about 7 years ago, and played through the whole thing. It's so much fucking fun. It's so good.
It's I played it for the first time when I was 30.
That's wild.
And it's one of the best games I've ever played.
It's and you don't even have the nostalgia factor. For me, there's so much nostalgia there, but
it felt great. I played it on stream and I was like, this is a beautiful, it's just everything was so nice. It just felt really warm and cozy. And like you said, I didn't have the nostalgia factor and I loved it. So nostalgia goggles aren't real, in my opinion. Thank you, Grifty. I appreciate you. Malik Gurley says, Cody, saw the car. Looks great. Best of luck in Talladega. Thank you so much. I'm aiming for a top 5. Top 10 would be really acceptable, obviously, but a top 5 would be like the big deal to hit the other goal. So, Raging Rhinos is Cody, dude. Card looks awesome. Thank you, Raging Rhino. I need to get you on a show. I've been meaning to for a while. Thank you, Raging Rhino. I love you. I appreciate you, dude. Make sure if you like what the car looks like, please like that video and comment on it. It really helps. It really, like, I know you think, oh, I ain't gonna do that. It's not really a big fucking dude. If everybody in the chat went and liked it right now and commented on it, that shit would have 100K video, 100K views in 2 days because of the ratio and the average view duration baked in with all the engagement. It's all it takes. So thank you. I love you. And it will help for the next video as well. Son said that piano looks boss. Thank you. It's out of tune right now. It's not horribly out of tune, but it is kind of out of tune. Thank you, Malik. Appreciate you. You the GOAT. You the man. Make sure you guys follow Zia on all the stuff. Let's see. It's Zia Land on Twitter, Zia_land, which it doesn't populate for no reason. Every time I try to tag you on Twitter for the shows, I have to like manually do it in an ass back.
Yeah, because Twitter hates me. They put me, I get shadow banned all the time.
Yeah, same. Although my tweets have been fucking bumping the last week.
Nice.
I have had so many with like 3,000 likes. I'm like, damn.
When you get out of that shadow ban territory and shit actually takes off, you're like, ooh, this is exciting. That happens to me sometimes where shit will take off for a while and then they shadow ban the fuck out of me. And I'm like,
yeah, that was me on
thanks.
That was me on YouTube last year. It was like March of last year. My streams went from like 200 viewers or 150 viewers to 1,000 for like 6 months. And I was like, what is happening? And then my videos were getting 60 to 80K every video. I was like, oh my God, I made it. I finally made it. I'm back. And then that shit, I think it was like January of this year. My streams went from 800 concurrent. Yeah, bottomed. I'm like, no. They only gave me 1 year of happiness. But luckily now we're racing, so I can kind of flow my energy into that. Stephen Brown. Hello there, Cody. Frog Car looks awesome. Thank you, Stephen. I appreciate you.
Hey.
My boy. Mudbug on Rumble with a $50 Rumble rant. Oh. Says, did either of y'all ever play Dead Space? If so, what did you think about it? I played through the first game at least 5 times. Dead Space 1 is easily a masterpiece. The second one felt off for me. It was great. I loved it. But the first one's a damn masterpiece. And I wish I could experience playing it again for the first time.
I never played Dead Space. That's one that I missed for some reason. I'd definitely love to go back and play it. That's why I'm saying, man, I need to, I'm so greedy. I'm like, I need to win the lottery so I can just play video games all day. God damn it. It's not asking for that much, is it? No.
That's why I need $100 million.
That's what I want. I want $100 million. I would still stream. I would still stream and I would do
Same.
crazy fucking giveaways. I'd be like, dude, we're giving away a fucking 65-inch flat screen 4K, 8K TV. Dude,
8K.
8K, not 4K. Like I would 100. That's the kind of shit that I would do. I'd stream a couple times a week. I'd do these nuts ass giveaways and then I'd just live my life and play video games. It'd be fucking awesome.
Yeah, that'd be great. That's what I would do. I would give, if I had $100 million, I would give away like a C8 Corvette, like once a week.
Dude, it'd
I'd
be
be like,
so
here
fun.
you go. Somebody in the chat gets a C8 Corvette. I don't care who it is.
Exactly. Yeah, you just like throw it out at random. I think that'd be fucking
Yeah,
awesome.
and I would get a lawyer to write up a big waiver thing. So if they like hit a brick wall, I didn't get fucking in trouble for it. But yeah, I would do that. I would go crazy. I just don't care. I would start a race team and hire and get drivers in it, and fucking, I'd have such a good time. And I would just give away shit. It'd be so cool. So Johan said, if I won $100 million, you'd never hear from me.
I believe that.
You lying bastard. You be in Zia stream dropping a $500 super chat every show.
Johan is a big
Don't
softie. He says he's always says that says these things, and then he's actually a very sweet boy. I know it. I know Johan. He's a good boy. Hail Satan.
Hell,
I'm doing the hand thing, old dirty.
Hail Satan. Make sure you like the stream. Dude, a lot of people liked it just now. 80 away. We were 110 away a minute ago. Now we're 80 away.
Thanks, guys.
Fast. We're going to do Naked Snake, though.
Yes.
It'll be fun. Go put a bra on, you goofy.
Yeah, I gotta go. I'm gonna go put a little outfit thingy on that I got.
Oh, dude, go for it. Yeah, go put your shit on. Go put your shit on. Go on. While she's putting her shit on, make sure you go and like the frog car video. My goofy ass, fat ass head on it. Yeah, I got a fat looking head. I apologize. I weigh 190 pounds and I still got a fat ass head. God damn it. Why is this my life? So go like that video, please. I'll pull it up real quick. I don't know why nothing's loading. I hope we're still live. My whole computer just freaking fried. Come on, baby. Why does YouTube? Okay, there it goes. All right, so let's put it in fucking 1080p, bro. So here's the video right here. We're almost to 1,000 likes. We're so close. Keep in mind, like, don't worry about the viewership numbers. It's not a big deal. It's when you're a YouTuber and you put up content that is not your content, that is what you put up every day. YouTube basically doesn't give it notifications because YouTube doesn't know how to do it. Right? YouTube doesn't know how to send out notifications for something like this. They're like, this, we don't know where this goes. So it takes a few months for YouTube to figure it out. So this content will probably do well eventually, because it used to. I actually did it for a while and it was doing pretty good back in the day. But make sure you go like it so I can have more content in the future like this. Look at this car though, man. This is easily the best looking car at Talladega. This is going to be on TV, by the way. You will see this car on TV the entire race because Talladega people don't really get spread out. And you'll see my name on the left side of the screen wherever we're running. So make sure you go and like this, you comment on it, and let it play all the way through. And share it. You can share it on your Facebooks, share it anywhere. It helps out. And I know people think it doesn't help. It does. Every single person. You're like, well, I don't have anybody that ever clicks on my stuff. It helps. Even when you share it off site, it helps notifications in the future. So, yeah, look how shiny this I can't believe how shiny it is. It looks like a damn car on Forza Motorsport. Like it doesn't even look real. Are you giving this car away, Ace Lee? No. If I wanted to buy this car, like in real life, if I wanted to buy this car from this team, it would be over 200 grand. No, I am not giving this away. Sorry. That would be great. But no, I will not even own this car. I would like to one day get the wrap redone and put on one of these bodies to have in my, like, for fun to have personally, but that's a lot of money. So as of right now, I'm not doing that. But you can see the likes over here. We're at 865. The goal is 1K. We have 9 dislikes because people just hate me for some reason. Fucking Menards. So we're closing in, 130 away. So go give it some love, babies. Go give it some love. Give you boys some love. All right? Stop fucking with me. Damn you. You fuck on me too hard. It hurts. It hurts too much in my soul. Right? It's in my soul, boys. So I'll put this up here so Zia can surprise everybody with her boobies. All right. Here's the link, boys. Go like it. Go like it. Damn you. Do they even still make the Ford Focus? Well, this is a Ford Fusion, and they don't. They stopped making every single Ford car stopped production several years ago. They only make the F-150 and the SUVs, and they make the Mustang. They no longer make any other passenger vehicle, as far as I know. Right? I'm right about that. They got rid of the Fusion, the Focus, the Fiesta, and the Taurus. Right? In like 2017. Oof. For new people, deviated septum, so I can breathe. I have really bad allergies. They're getting better though. I think today was my best day so far. I drove my R8 to the gym. God damn it, Victor! Why is every time everybody one person every stream? So are you professionally a racist? It's like you son of a bitch. Why? How are you like this? Why are you like this? Thank you, Mudbug, by the way, on Rumble for being so supportive. MRT Fortune says, if I'm your booker, can I book myself to film in photography? What the hell? You bastard. Oh, man. I would love the Mustang. I think Andy has one Mustang body in his shop. But there's no really point. The Fusion looks sharp, dude. Looks really, really good. I told Tug he'd be racing in Tennessee and he'll try to go. Oh, I'll message him. That'd be great to get him in Nashville. I'm racing in Nashville. Not next week, but in 2 weeks. I'll be racing in Nashville in 2 weeks. 3 weeks, actually. Sorry. Kansas is the other race. She's back. Look how good she looks with a little stupid shirt on.
I try my bestest.
For a girl, it's like 30. What, 5?
Why do you
Bro,
hate
I'm trying. I don't really remember.
me? Why do you hate me?
33.
Cody.
What is that not close? God. You should be proud.
Thanks.
For being like quite the specimen at your age.
I don't know. I think that it's a little bit because I stopped smoking and drinking 10 years ago. And then
that's probably true. Drinking ages you.
Big time.
A lot of people call me. I had a guy call me an alcoholic like 100 times in one chat, and it pissed me off. It pissed me off because I'm like, I don't drink hardly ever. And this guy was like, "You have a problem." I'm like, "What?"
I was gonna say you definitely don't have a problem with alcohol. You're pretty moderate with it.
I've drank like I think twice in the last 2 months, and
yeah, that's silly.
There's people. I have friends that drink to blackout 7 days a week, and I'm like,
yeah,
what the fuck?
that's just crazy.
And I don't even drink 3 months out of the year while I'm cutting. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm an alcoholic? Holy shit. And when I drink, I don't even black out. Although I do like blacking out. So, although I do, no, I don't really actually like that. It's terrible.
I've seen you black out. It is hilarious. You're not like a bad drunk at all. You're really funny. You just make fires and go around going,
I do. Yeah, I love making fires when I'm drunk, man. I like making fire.
Dude, it's been a little while since. That's how I know Cody hasn't been drinking, actually. This is how I know.
I haven't.
Because when Cody was drinking, he hasn't. When Cody was drinking, every night he'd send me a picture of the fire that he made. And he'll be like, it's so cozy in here. He like makes a fire when he gets drunk. I haven't got to one of those pictures in a long time, which means how I know you haven't been drinking.
You haven't got the random simp text with a picture of a fire.
Yeah, exactly.
When I get drunk, I'll text Z and I'll be like, God, I would fucking eat your ass like groceries right now. Also, look at this fire.
Every time. It's been a while.
It's a lot of fun. No, jokes, but I don't drink hardly ever. And I want to, but I'm always doing shit. I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta fly to Charlotte. I don't want to drink. And I'm like, oh fuck, I got a race next week. I don't want to drink until like after that race. And then I'm like, fuck, I got a race at Dover. I don't want to drink until after that race. I have 6 races in a row. I won't be drinking until June, unfortunately. So that's life. But at any rate, but no, somebody was like, you have a really bad problem. I'm like, I haven't drank in like a month since, and this guy's saying this to me. I'm like, what the fuck, bro?
Silly as hell.
What? Thank you. Oh my God, Master Lions, bro. We're trying to end the stream. Master Lions don't want us to.
No.
Hi, Camelot and Zia and everyone in chat. Master Lion's my boy. Let me put you on the car again, the 4th time. I love how every time I add one, they're on here so many times. Thank you so much. We got the same people always choosing to support your boy, putting us $2.50 from Fight Milk. We're at the end of the show, though. Thank God. So thank you, Master Lion, so much, dude. We love you, and we always appreciate you. You're so good, you boy.
And Master Lions, I'm so sorry to do this to you, but you reminded me of it, and I know you don't want to talk about work, but I got my tax refund today.
What
I got a refund this year because I filed as an S corporation instead, and so it actually helped my tax bill out a lot. I cannot recommend it enough. Unfortunately, some of it is going to the state taxes because I owe on that, and then the rest of it's going towards debt. So it's not like but it's exciting to have. I thought I was going to owe, but I got a little bit of a refund. It's gonna be gone, but at least I can put it towards debt.
If I like fucking did my taxes and they're like, oh, you're getting $1,000 back, I'd be like, okay, so when's the fucking the FBI showing up?
I know.
There's no way in hell I would ever get a tax refund.
File is an S corporation. I cannot recommend that enough as a business
How would
owner.
I pay negative like 50% in taxes?
Because it's as an S corporation. So here's what it is. As an S corporation, if you pay as an S corporation, the reason that it's so much lower is you are not paying into Social Security and Medicare, which is fine by fucking me, because every year they cut Social Security more and more and more. They're just stealing your money. By the time we're old, we're not getting fucking Social Security anyway. I'd rather take that money and invest it myself for my own fucking retirement.
That's crazy. That's wild. Absolutely wild. Anyways, yeah, I gotta do that, man. Thank you so much, Smash Allowance. I appreciate you so much for your red boy. It's time to do Nugget Snake. Make sure you lock the show. We got to get to 500 before the show's over. We got a little bit left, so I need you to hit that lock. If you I know you have to close the chat. I get it. You have to close the chat to hit that like button. I get it. Just do it and then open the chat again, you bitch. What are you doing? Support your boy. Yes, come on. And also, don't forget about this. Thank you, Smash Allowance. Don't forget about this video I just posted. Please give it some love. Go like it. I just put it in the chat. Just hit that like button and comment on it and let it play and enjoy the frog car because it looks goddamn beautiful. The frog car is so beautiful. If we do good on the videos and we do good with the sponsorship, Ethan said he's interested in doing more. There's a lot of people that are interested in doing more. It could further my race career and help me do better and help everybody all around. So make sure you're on that. It's all up to you guys to support your boy, and all you have to do is like. It's free. Hit the like button. It's free, baby. Let's do Nugget Snake. You guys ready for Nugget Snake for the 295th time in a row? Goddamn. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's do it. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Thank you guys for liking the stream. Thank you guys for always being so damn awesome. And thank you. Make sure you follow me on Twitter and locals and all that shit so you can see my schedule for my racing, and also follow my Facebook. I think I added it. I don't remember. Let me see if I added it. Let's see. FB. I'm just trying shit. I don't remember if I added it or not. Do I have FB? Do I have Facebook? There's my Facebook right there. I don't know why it's under gaming. That's weird. Follow my Facebook. I need to change that from gaming. And that's where I post all my racing news. It's on my Facebook. So give it some love. And don't forget to follow that. And you can see my schedule and everything online for all the ARCA races. So it's time for Zia to take her clothes off and for me to take my shirt off. Get on it, doggone it. I haven't shaved in like 2 weeks, so I'm probably going to be fucking hairy and broke out. But it's fine. Who gives a fuck? Let's do it. You guys ready for Nugget Steak? It's that time again.
I'm ready.
Like the show, boys. Here we go. $295, boys.
What a thrill with darkness.
Get them locks up. Come on. Here we go.
I'm searching, I'm melting to you.
It's that time again. Let's go, boys. Here we go. Ready?
But you're so supreme. I give my life, not for honor.
Oh, snake eater in my time. There been nobody else. Oh my God. Cry. It's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Here we go. You ready, guys?
Someday you'll go red. Someday you feel on a tree.
Look at that. Oh my God. Can you believe it? I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there been nobody else crying. It's the way I fly to you. Amazing. I'm still in a dream. Snake eater. 295 in a row. Can you believe it? It's never going to drop. We can't let it drop. One more time for the boys in blue. Appreciate you guys so much. Get on it, doggone. Here we go. Thank you guys. I appreciate you for all the love. We're 50 likes away from the beautiful, delicious, illustrious 500 like goal. Thank you. Oh, and right at the end, Master Lions with 10 gifted memberships, the first memberships of the entire show, and there's 10 of them. Thank you so much, my friend. We love you and we appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you, Mudbug over on Rumble, MR2 Fortune. Mudbug went ham as fuck on Rumble today. He just no holds bar, son. What a good man. What a beautiful man. Thank you so much. You guys are goated. Thank you, Master Lions. I appreciate you. Thank you, everybody. Let me shout out a few boys real quick. Master Lions, Renee Villarreal, Kristen McGough, and Kristen McGough with 5,000 Norwegian Krogans. Holy
moly.
Disco Cobra with 2 pinks back to back. Muggsykins with a giant red boy. Stinky Pete with a pink boy. And Anchor Fist with a pink boy. Thank you guys so much for all your support today. Unbelievable show. Kayvon Joe, my boy. 34 months, I think. My boy here. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate you. Make sure you guys like the stream. We are going to raid Trashcast. Let me make sure he's not leaving. He's not leaving. Okay, cool. We're gonna raid Ethan. Damn. We're gonna raid Ethan Ben Skyver. He's been showing the frog car a lot on his show, so go give him some love. Support the frog car, support your boys, and make sure you like this show. We're 50 away from goal. Make sure we hit it in the next 5 minutes after post. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. And thanks for everything you do. I'll see you guys Monday. I'll be with Vera Dark on Monday. Don't miss it. It's gonna be awesome. She said she won't cancel. I will kill her. I will kill her. I told her. So thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys Monday. Get on it, doggone it. Bye.